Thank you for charging.
What's up, everyone? What's up, guys? Hope everyone's doing well. Hope everyone's doing well. Hi, welcome to the live stream. So, I wanted to watch this, the Amber Rose interview. I wanted to check it out. It's on Club Shay. I wanted to check it out. I don't know if it's good or not. If it ain't good, I'll move on to another video. So, hopefully, it is interesting. Hopefully, there's some materials to there's a bit of something to react to. So hopefully it's good. I mean, it's gotten a million views, so hopefully there's some good stuff to talk to about it. So let's check it out. All right, so let's check out this video.
How much do you know about your dad? Because you said like 19, your mom got pregnant. He goes to the military to help support you.
Yes.
So are you familiar? Were you familiar with your dad? What type of relationship did you have with your father?
Yeah, I mean, you got to think, I'm 41 years old, right? So this is the 90s.
Yes.
So you can't just get on FaceTime when my dad's in Iraq.
Yes.
You got to wait for a letter. Wait till he can get to a phone to call me, and hopefully I'm home. With the time difference, I might be at school. I might miss the phone call or whatever. It wasn't that easy to stay in touch with him, but my dad loved me. He always loved me. It's just the circumstances were up. But me and my father are closer than ever now.
Really?
Yeah.
Did your mom ever say anything negative about your dad? That he left and went to the military? That he wasn't there to help her with you? Or did you understand the situation?
My mom spoke very negatively about my dad. Yeah, she did. Sorry, Mom. This is my story. I got to tell my story.
Okay.
And I love my mom. And again, now that I'm older, I do understand a lot more. Yeah, my mom would be like, that motherfucker don't come around. He da-da-da-da, this and that. And now that I'm older, my dad's like, yo.
I hate when women badmouth their partners. I hate it when women badmouth their partners. Because here's the thing. You chose him. No matter how much of a shitty person he is, you chose him. So only it. You gotta think. It reflects on you. It's a reflection on you. you thought he was good enough to have a kid with. So if he's a shitty person, he just, oh my god, he's a deadbeat. Well, you thought a deadbeat was good enough to be the father of your kid. He's a cheater, he's a liar, he's this and that. Well, you thought he was good enough to be the father of your kid. You thought he was good enough to give your body to. So honestly, it just shows you what kind of person you are. Oh, so you wanted a deadbeat. You were attracted to the deadbeat. You thought a deadbeat would be a good father. So really, is that what you want to show? What type of person are you when you thought a deadbeat was good enough to give your body to? That's the thing where for me personally, yo, what's up, Elk? What's up, my brother? This is why I've never badmouthed an ex, because it's just gonna reflect badly on you. Because I chose that person. So if this person was such a terrible person, what kind of person am I that I chose that person?
I can't just leave Panama. I'm fighting with Noriega.
Yeah.
Like, I can't just get up and come. You know, it's a different time. And so now I do understand that dynamic. And I feel like maybe my mom didn't understand that back in the day, you know? And maybe she understands it now. I haven't had a conversation with her about that. But for me, Shannon, I like to just move forward and just
not look back.
Let shit go. I don't want to dwell on all that stuff. You know, I've had resentment towards my dad initially. Then I had resentment towards my mom later. And I just feel I've just been in survival mode my whole life. And I'm tired. I really am tired because I become famous and I'm still in survival mode.
Really?
You know? So yes, all the time, every day. I just wish someday I could just, I don't know.
You seem tired.
Take a break, yeah.
You've been fighting. You feel you've been fighting your entire life, and you just want. I don't want to fight anymore. I had to fight girls when I was growing up. I had to take care of my mom. I had to fight. Just one day, I just want to relax. I just want to decompress. Yeah.
Well, imagine you're young. Excuse me. You're the only child. My stepfather was an alcoholic, so he would go on binges for weeks at a time, come back.
Exactly. I mean, it shows you your decision making. It's a reflection on you. This is something that a lot of people don't understand. The person you chose to give your body to is a reflection on you. Yes, the nipple dress. Amber Rose is the 304 princess or 304 queen. She's the representation of these women, modern day women.
And I would get, I grew up in a 1-bedroom apartment with my mom, 1 bathroom. We were poor.
Right.
And I would get up in the middle of the night to use the bathroom, and he would just be drunk on the toilet, passed out, just like that. Yeah. And it's like, I got to do what I got to do to get out of here, And I started very young, thinking like taking the train up to New York, trying to make connections, trying to get signed to modeling agencies, just trying to do everything I can to make enough money to get out.
So is this where the exotic dancing came in at?
Yeah, absolutely.
So I think you started at 15?
Well, yes, that was the first time I danced. I was 15 years old. And granted, my parents did not know.
Of course
that.
not. How did you pull that off? Because don't they normally ID? Or you just look very mature for your age?
Well, I just went to the check cashing place and just got a fake ID. It was just like, they're giving out fake IDs. Okay, I'm on my way.
Right.
Like, it was like, but I'll be honest. I used to weigh crack rocks for this drug dealer. I'm not gonna mention his name, but I used to weigh the crack and I used to put them in bags and he used to throw me money. But then I went to him like, I have to
run for the hills
because me and my mom became homeless because my stepfather was a construction worker, but also an alcoholic. So he would
can't miss too many Mondays or they're gonna let you go.
Yeah. So he would do estimates all around these neighborhoods. And then he wouldn't finish the job.
Oh my goodness.
So then he would take the money and go get drunk or whatever. And we got evicted when I was like 15 years old. And I had nowhere to go, so I started staying at my friend's house. But then her mom was like, you need to put up some money.
And that's the thing where talking about her mom, that's evident. Where it's a cycle. Rarely have I seen a woman, if she's attracted to or if she gives her body to one bad man, most likely it's a cycle. It's the type she's attracted to. It's the type she's attracted to. she will continue that cycle, taking bad men after bad men after bad men.
For food. And I'm like, I don't have no money.
Right.
I'm 15 years old. I don't have no money.
Damn.
So I would like, sometimes I would get like 50 cents or like a quarter or something. I can go get a chicken wing for a corner, at the corner's Chinese store. I can get a chicken wing or something. Maybe some fried rice if I had like $1.
If the stripping is not generational, it's the trauma, generational trauma, that can lead into, you know, the stripping and stuff.
50 or something. But yeah, so we got evicted, and then Shannon, I tried to sell crack, bro. I did it for like 2 hours, and I was so scared dealing with these people.
Yeah, I can imagine.
And I was like, yo, I cannot do this. I can't. I want them, like in my mind, I'm like,
you see the money.
I'm in survival mode. I'm trying to get out. I'm trying to figure my life out, and I'm young, and I don't have no family, right? So, you know, then I ran into some girls, and they were like, you're pretty. You can come make money over here. And it just was not my personality at all. And I felt like, what else am I going to do? I can't go work at McDonald's. So it's not enough money.
So let me ask you this. I had Cash Doll on, and she said when she first, I think she was in her teens also when she first started. What is the mindset that you have to get in to go do that? Because she said, hey, I had to take a couple shots, get my mind right, to know that all of a sudden I'm going to have to take my clothes off in front of strangers.
To say McDonald's is not enough money at 15, I'm not saying McDonald's is a lot of money. It's not. It's like, you're 15. The problem is that you don't have a base. Your parents should be the base. But since she doesn't have a base, then yes, it's not a lot of money to work with. But, you know, as a kid, fast food is the perfect place to work at as a kid, because you get enough money, you save it, because you're not spending on bills and stuff. But that's life. That's generational trauma, where I've said this in other things, where this is why we talk about single mothers. This is why we talk about single mothers, because a lot of them don't understand that their effect, what they're doing to the next generation, what they are passing down trauma to the next generation. They are unfit to be parents.
Man, taking your clothes off in front of your man is one thing. Taking your clothes off in a building, everybody watching, is something entirely different. So what was the mindset that Amber Rose had to get in and say, you're 15, 16 at this time?
Yeah.
What was the mindset that you had to go to say, I can do this?
I didn't even think about it, Shannon. I just knew that I had to make money to eat, get my mom an apartment, and figure it out. I never drank. I never did a drug in my life. To this day, I've never tried Coke, Molly. People be like, how did you marry Wiz Khalifa and you never smoke weed? I don't smoke weed. I just was laser focused on making money. And I don't know where Cash Doll worked, but where I worked, it was only topless.
Oh, okay.
So it wasn't, I've never danced nude.
Oh, okay. So you kept the bottoms on?
Yes.
Okay.
I mean, he was a NFL commentator. So, not the pimp dude. He was a football guy. He was a football player turned NFL commentator, now turned podcaster.
Always kept the bottoms on. So it was just topless. I was like, I mean, once you see a pair of titties,
Oh, he's an athlete. Guy's an athlete. Class. I wouldn't call athletes necessarily the classy type.
seen them all.
Yeah.
I don't know if you just.
Yeah, I was thinking you up in that thing butt ball.
No. Never. I've never danced nude ever. No, never. So, yeah. So it's like once you get into the dressing room with the girls and everyone has their
Everybody
tits
walking
out,
around with,
you become desensitized. You're like, it's really not a big deal.
Right.
It's not like a huge reveal.
Right.
Where the guys are like, oh my God, it's, so.
Did you make a lot of money? You make good money? I mean, so your first night working, you go in there, you're like, okay, I got to do this. There is no other option. I don't have any family I can lean on. My mom really needs me to come through. You're 15, 16 years of age. How much money did you make the first night, and were you hooked from that point on?
$33. I'll never forget.
33?
Yeah.
You might have came out better go to McDonald's.
I know.
$33?
$33, yes.
Well, how much was the dance? $1? Tuck a buck?
I didn't do no dances. I was too scared.
So
I was too scared, Shannon. I just was not that girl. I felt like I had to be there.
Right.
And I went on stage, and this was one of those, it was more of a gentleman's club than like a make it rain club.
Yeah.
So the guys was like giving me little ones.
Yeah,
like,
they took a buck. Yeah, took a buck.
I made $33.
33?
Yes, I'll never forget the number because I was like, oh, at least I get to eat.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
Okay. You're like, okay, you make $33. Now that's not a big incentive, Amber.
She didn't even dance, so $33 is quite a lot for someone who didn't even dance.
Come back the next night. I'm just saying. I can see if you made $500 or you made $250.
Yeah.
$1,000. Absolutely, I'm coming back. $33. But somehow you're like, I got to go back
Yes. I even got jumped and everything at the club.
for $33.
Not that night.
Okay.
But I got jumped.
So they took your money.
Hell no, they didn't take my money.
Okay.
No, they didn't take my money. But
But I mean, so why would you get jumped? Because you were the prettiest girl in the club.
I got jumped because there were stages, right? And you know, when you get called to stage, then you got to go to the next stage and a new girl comes up and it's like a rotation.
Yes.
So this girl went up before me and she was doing all these tricks and splits and stuff like that. And I was never that dancer. I was always very sensual and sexy.
Okay.
That's the type of dancer I was. So she got up and I think they were like Africans, if I remember correctly. And they just had stacks and stacks and stacks of money at this one stage. Shannon, they didn't give her $1. They didn't give this girl $1. So it was my turn to get on stage, and it was a tsuami. As soon as I stepped foot on that stage,
Right.
it was crazy. And she got mad at me.
What?
And she was bullying me. And then we go into the dressing room, and she's like, want to think they better, they cute. I was like, girl, you're obviously talking about me. Like, just say it to me, right? I was in the Bronx. I was at Sue's Rendezvous at the time. And one of her friends was like, don't talk to her like that. And I'm like, oh,
I think she was
about to jump me.
Right.
You know?
I think she was talking to up to that point. I think that's what she was talking about.
And then I said, bitch, you shut up, because I felt like if I don't, I'm from Philly. If I don't do this, I can't come back and make money.
Right.
I can't let these bully me.
Right.
And then, they wind up jumping me, but the girl that started everything didn't even jump in. We didn't even fight. It was her friends that jumped me.
What was your stage name?
Paris.
Coming to the stage all the way from Philly. Let's give it up for Paris.
I was Paris before Paris Hilton came out. I'm just gonna say that. Yeah, because I was like, I'm gonna be Paris.
So how long were you an exotic dancer?
Probably 5-7 years.
5 years? Well, so you had to be making some good money.
After a while, I was. Yeah, I was.
You was the girl that they came back, they requested, man, where's Paris? I'm looking for Paris.
Exactly.
So were you like, how many nights a week would you work? 2 nights a week, 3 nights a week, 5 nights a week?
I would work all the time. Sometimes I would do doubles. Sometimes I would do day shift.
Really?
Yeah.
I mean, normally the girls at the day shift, they don't be like that, damn.
Exactly why I would make money.
Oh, so you
Yeah.
You the baddest brick in the pile.
Well, yeah, because like the businessmen will come on their lunch break.
Yeah.
And I would make money. Mm-hmm.
You get an apartment, you're doing well.
Yeah.
I don't know about you guys. Maybe it's my cheapness. Maybe it's because I'm cheap. I've been to a strip club before. I've been to a few when I was younger. I never cared for it. I honestly never cared for it, because here's the thing: throwing money at women just being nude when you can see nude women online. I just felt like, why do I work hard for the money to just throw money at women that I have no chance with, I'm not dating, I'm not going out with, just to see them nude when I can see them nude online? Maybe that's why I don't understand the men that really hunger for OF. I really don't understand the men that hunger for OF. I don't understand the men that pay for, I don't know, subscriptions or pay for any of that stuff, because honestly, I more understand if you actually pay for some play. I understand that more than you pay for, like, strip clubs and OF. You get nothing. You get really nothing from it. Like, a nude girl is like, so what? So what? Because you can see nudity for free. You can't get play for free necessarily if you're not if you don't have a relationship. So for me, it's like, I'm not. You couple hundred? That's balling. Almost the only time I was turned on is unreservedly. I mean, some people may. I mean, for me, it never turned me on. Okay, it never turned me on. The whole club thing. Oh, pre-internet. That's probably the thing. For me, I think I went to the club during my late 20s, early 30s. So there was already the internet there. So for me, it didn't. Ah, the one chick. Yeah, I've never. You know what? I saw some good looking girls, but never anyone that made me want to like. Oh, I just want to throw money at her. No, just really didn't do nothing for me. So I really the whole strip club thing has got out of me really quickly. Yeah, yeah, and I just don't. For me, I don't know. I've always been that. I've always been the type where you know what, if it's just not worth the money. But you know,
Did you know, like, I'm just doing this temporarily. This is not I'm not going to make this a career. So what was your thought process? So did you have an exit plan?
I did. So I moved to New York. Well, so when I was going up to New York, and I was trying to get signed to a modeling agency. And what's crazy is that Channing Tatum, before he was famous.
Okay.
So we both weren't famous, but he was like dating some girl that I knew, and we all became friends or whatever.
Okay.
And he was an exotic dancer.
Right.
So I was like, Chan, can you get me some appointments up in New York? I'm tall, I'm slim at the time. You know, I done had kids and I done filled out a little bit. So I'm like, can you give me some appointments at modeling agencies? And he was like, of course. So I would go up there, and I had hair at the time, and they were like, no, girl, you're never gonna be a model. It's never gonna happen for you. And make a very long story short, I went back to Philly, and I was like, you know, okay, I'm a pretty girl, but all the girls are pretty that are going up there. They're all beautiful girls. How can I stand out? And I went to the barbershop, and I said, just go down the middle. I don't care. Just shave this off.
Really?
Yes.
You cut all those. I'm assuming because you're biracial, your father's white, your mom is black, correct?
Yes.
So I'm assuming, and
I have a lot of hair.
Forgive me for being presumptuous. Those gorgeous locks, you just shaved them.
Shaved it off. And I said, you know what? I don't, because I used to put my hair in a ponytail, a low ponytail, and look from the side. And I was like, it kind of looks like I have a nice shaved head. You know?
Yeah, you definitely have the head that you can pull it up.
she could have gone that avenue. Personally, I don't like women with short hair, and shaved head, definitely don't like.
Thank you. So, you know.
To be honest, she got her name for, you know, the men she dated. So really, it is sucking.
I took a gamble, and I won, and I got signed to Ford Models out of New York. But I wasn't a famous model. I just got signed.
Right.
So I still wasn't like this famous model. I still had to work. Still had to make money. I was sending money back to Philly for my mom. And I just tried everything. And then this lady comes in to Sue's Rendezvous, and she's like, you should do music videos.
Damn.
And I was like, I'm a real model. I'm not doing music videos. Just my ego. I'm just talking.
Okay.
And she was like, no, it's all expenses paid. And you get paid like $1,000, and you get like a per diem to eat, and you know, get hotel and everything. So I was like, I'll do it. And then my first video was Young Jeezy, I put on for my city.
Wow.
Yeah, but I had hair because I would like wear hair to the strip club because when I modeled, I was bald headed.
Oh, okay. So at what age did you cut your hair?
18.
18. And so this is kind of the look that you had since you were 18?
22 years.
Since you 22 years?
Yeah.
You don't miss it?
I do.
You gonna let it grow back? You're not.
Probably not. Probably not. I don't, you know, it's just like
it's your look now. I mean, it's kind of like you see Amber Rose, you expect to see the low haircut. I don't want to say bald hair, but you expect to see this look.
Yeah, for sure. I throw a wig on every day. But you know what? It's like I almost look worse with like wigs. It's so weird.
People recognize you with a wig?
They do. They'll be like, girl, if you don't take that wig off.
Okay, the lady comes in.
Yes.
And she says, you know what?
You know, that's the thing where with women, they can't do trades. In general, women in general do not want to do trades. No plumbing, no electricity, and they make good money. You know, no HVAC, no, you know, AC, none of these. No trade, no wood. It's like, I hear that they make high, close to six figures or even better. So, but it's laborious. It's very laborious. And honestly, it's blue collar. So a lot of women think the blue collar thing is not the most attractive thing, and for them it's laborious. So it's not the most easiest thing. Those aren't jobs where it's air conditioner, you know. So yeah, it's a shame that a lot of women don't want to go into trade schools. Eh,
You ought to do music videos. You're like, I'm a real model. But anyway, you give it a try.
Yeah.
You do it for $1,000, and then
Yeah, so I do that, and then she calls me back for another Young Jeezy video, Vacation. But again, at the strip club, I'm wearing a wig. So then she calls me back for a Ludacris and Chris Brown video, I Know What Them Girls Like. And I said, well, her name is Margot. Shout out to Margot. I said, Margot, you know, I got like this buzz cut underneath this wig I've been wearing. Do you think like maybe the next video I do, like I could rock my short haircut? And she was like, video girls don't have short haircuts, Amber. Like it's just not a thing.
Right.
And I said, well, can I just send a picture? Maybe they might try it, you know? So she sent it to Chris Robinson, the video director. And he's like, yo, fly her out. And I became one of the main girls in that video. It was my first time in LA, so I was really excited. And that video is really what changed my life.
wow.
Yeah, the whole. I never, you know what? I get it. It's nice, beautiful women, but I never thought it was a good look. It didn't. It doesn't help the culture, really. It doesn't. But it is what it is. It's what they glamour. You know, it's what they glamorize. I've never cared for the video vixen thing.
Yeah.
I read you once got paid $100,000 for a music video. Is that true?
No.
What's the most you ever made in a music video?
25,000.
Is that normal or was that excessive?
Well, I was already famous. I think Future gave me 25,000 for Mask Off. I think he gave me 25,000. Yeah. And then I think I did Fabulous's music video. You Be Killing Them. I think he gave me like 15,000. But really, at that time, I just thought it was cool. Like they were like my homies. And
Right.
shit. I'm like, y'all come through and do a video. It's not a problem.
Because you did music videos with Future, Nicki Minaj, Young Jeezy, Fab, Luda, Breezy, Kanye, Wiz, and Mary. Two of these guys you end up, we're going to talk about that in a minute. What's your best experience in the music video? So just meeting the guys and like, damn, they really cool.
Yeah, I was very surprised with Future because he comes off very toxic. But like we have a scene where we're like in the car, like driving together, and he's just a really nice, well-spoken guy. Like I can see why girls date Future.
Okay.
Because I'll like see it.
You know, I don't think I've ever seen a Jewish stripper. I mean, there probably is. I've never seen one. I wonder if there's a Buddhist one. That's a thought-provoking question. Apocalypse, what's up, my brother? Thank you. I mean, if this gets boring, if it's like, if you guys don't like it, or if there's not a whole lot to, react to, I'll probably switch to another one too. Because I don't. I just figure that because it's Amber, she might have things for me to react to, so that's why I don't really watch Club Shay like that. Plus, I have this on, like it's faster. I speed this up. So, what's up, my brother?
Online and they'll be like, girl, you dating Future, you know how Future. But when I did the video with him, I was like, he's actually really nice. And my friend China dated him.
Right.
But yeah, he's just so well-spoken, very professional, nice guy.
What's the worst part of doing music videos?
I don't know, Shannon. I'm when I come on set, I'm very professional.
Okay.
I'm not drinking.
It's the podcast. This is what it's. He calls it Club Shay. He calls it Club Shay. I don't really watch it like that. Once in a while, maybe, hopefully, there's an interesting guest, interesting conversation that I may, want to check out, want to react to. But yeah, I'm just trying it out.
I'm not doing nothing crazy. I'm waiting for my turn. I'm waiting to get called.
Okay.
That's just how I move. So I've always had a pleasant experience.
So what is there anything that people, if their perception of music videos, that's not reality? What does the public don't get about music videos?
I think it depends on the artist. I'll be honest with you because, again, Chris Brown, Young Jeezy, Future, Fabulous, they were all very professional with everybody that was there. So I didn't have a bad experience. I can't speak for other artists.
Okay.
I don't know what they do on set, but these guys were always great.
I don't know if it's true or not, that Nicki Minaj helped you get your following up by shouting you out, that you gained like a ton of followers.
Yes. I called her and I said, girl, I just signed up for Twitter. Can you give me a shout out? And she was like, hell yeah. And then she did it. I was just at Nicki's house the other day.
Wow.
Yeah. We're still good friends,
So you got a cool relationship with her?
Yes, yeah.
Video vixens. That's the term that some of you young ladies get. You look at Melissa Ford.
I do think it's sad. Okay. I think the whole glorification that comes with rap, the bitches and hoes, money. It's damaging. Honestly, it's damaging, and it's not. It never paints. It doesn't paint a good picture. So I don't. I mean, I like rap, but I don't like the stereotypical rap. That you get so much that you hear on. You hear that's popular necessarily. So it's a hit and miss for me.
And Karen Steffens and Buffy the Body, Gloria Velez, Black China, Eric Manana. Is that an enduring term, or you like, nah, we just?
Well, that's a part of my resume.
Okay.
I'm not a video vixen now, but I was.
Right.
I was, yeah. And it was a fun time.
Really?
Yeah, hell yeah, it was fun.
Did you work with any of these ones that I mentioned?
I did not. I haven't had the pleasure, no.
Wow. Would you do?
They were a little before my time.
Okay.
Yeah, I came after those girls.
Oh, okay. My bad.
Yeah. Not old. No, just playing. No shade to the girls. Oh my God, I didn't mean it like that. I'm just saying that they're like with Cisco in like LA. And we're like hanging out that night. I meet him and he's on another video set. And I'm like, okay, so what time should I be ready tomorrow morning? Is the car gonna, so I'm so used to like these.
You keep it professional.
The other videos I've done before that. And he's like, no, just chill. We're gonna figure it out. I'll just, So I'm like, okay. So then a day goes by, then another day goes by. We're going out to dinners.
Uh-oh.
We're going like,
You doing everything but shooting the video.
Yes. I'm doing everything but shooting the video. So I'm like, Kanye, like, I only brought like one outfit because that's what I was used to. You fly in, you do the video, you have an outfit to get back on it.
Yeah, I am. I'm sad about rap because I think it's a decent genre, but it's become stereotypical. Guns, money, and women. It's just there's no creativity, and it's a black eye. It's a black eye on the culture. So it's a shame.
Airplane to go home. He's like, you don't need no outfit. Don't even worry about it. I got you. So I'm like, okay. So then we go out to dinner, and this is like the 4th, 5th day I'm there, and he's like, hey, do you want to? I know this is crazy, but do you want to come to the Grammys with me? And I was like, oh my God, yes. I was like, this, it sounds fun. So we went to the Grammys, and then, me, I'm so young, Shannon. Right. I'm like, are we still doing this video?
Yeah.
Like, I did not realize I got flown out.
Oh, hell, I'm sitting here, you tell a story, I didn't realize you got flown out.
Yes, I was so green, I didn't realize that he really flew me out.
Right.
Because he saw me in the video.
Right.
And I was hot, and then he flew me out, but I didn't know.
Were you at the video when he jumped on the stage with Taylor?
Yes, I was sitting there.
You caused that?
I did not. I did not cause that.
But let me ask you a question. Okay, day 1 go by, you ain't seen no video. Day 2 go by, you're like, bro, I understand we going to dinner and things, but bro, I need to make money. Did you ever thought you're like, hold on, I'm out here and that's fine. I'm going to these nice restaurants, but that ain't put no money in my pocket.
Well, you have to think, Shannon, like, it's still Kanye West.
Yes.
And he's very nice to me, and he's not being fresh with me or nothing.
Okay.
He's being very respectful and nice.
See, that's that 90s talk fresh.
Yeah. So like, he was very charming.
Right.
So I was having a good time, but once I realized, so anyway, we go to the Grammys.
Right.
I called my mom. I said, Mom, Kanye invited me to the Grammys. I'm flabbergasted. I don't know. Like, she's like, baby, just go, have a good time,
right.
blah, blah, blah. So little did I know, the same day I called my mom was the same day my aunt died. It was my favorite person in the whole world. It's my mom's sister.
Right.
And she died of an overdose.
Okay.
But, so I called Kanye, because I'm at the hotel, and I guess he's at home, and I'm like, I'm sorry, I have to leave. I have to go back to Philly. My aunt died. And he was like, I'll go with you. I'll come with you. I don't care. Whoa. And I was like, I'm like, Kanye, you can't come with me because the funeral's gonna be all about you being there. Right. Let me just go handle my stuff. I'll just call you. And he's like, okay. So I go, and I go to my aunt's funeral, and he's checking on me every hour, Shannon.
Damn, man.
Every hour he's checking on me. And mind you, we didn't have sex, we didn't kiss, we didn't hug, we didn't do nothing. Like, I flew out to do a music video, he's taking me out to dinner, but that was about it. So, long story short, the funeral's over, a couple days go by, he calls me, and he's just like, I know this is crazy, but like, you should just come out here and just be with me. Just move to LA and just come and be with me. Like, I've been thinking about you every day.
Wow.
And I just think we should try it. And I'm like, well, I gotta go back to the Bronx and get all my stuff out of my apartment. He's all that stuff. I'll get you all brand new stuff. You don't need nothing. So I left all my stuff in the Bronx. I left everything I had. And he got me everything brand new.
Somebody got some good stuff up in the Bronx, huh?
Yeah, they got some cool. It ain't as cool as what Kanye bought me, but it's pretty cool.
That's how they do it, huh?
Yeah, Shannon, I did not know. I just did not know. So when people were like, oh, Kanye found her at the strip club, he didn't even know I was a dancer until I went back to LA to be with him. And I was like, by the way, I was dancing. And he was like, I don't give a shit about that. Like, I just want to be with you. So he was very charming. That's why I fell in love with Kanye, because he was really amazing at the time.
Wow.
Yeah.
So Kanye, first dates. Give me a kind of like a timeline, like a first date. How should line up? Okay, I see somebody, you see somebody. because studies say now nobody asks anybody on a date in person. Basically, it's DM.
So annoying.
It's it's third party. Hey, my homeboy or my homegirl saw you. They want to know, can they get you? Give me your IG. Don't nobody pass out no numbers anymore. Hey, you can hit me on IG. Things like that. So if someone were to ask, and I don't want to be disrespectful, so if you're in a relationship, I apologize.
I'm not. I'm very much single.
Okay.
Slide in my DMs.
So what's the best way to go about asking Amber Rose out on a date?
Just ask me. I might actually say yes because no one talks to me ever.
Really?
And that's the thing. People will be like, how did Nick Cannon get Mariah? And it's like, he got Mariah because he actually asked her.
Yeah.
And he wasn't intimidated because she was Mariah Carey.
Okay.
And you got to think somebody like a Mariah or even me. I know I'm not Mariah. I don't want to.
Yeah, you might say yeah.
But they just are they're scared of the rejection.
Yeah.
That so many months go by where no one tries to talk to.
Yo, Elk, if you slide in her DMs, please tell me what happened.
Us, and then we're just.
What's wrong with me?
I never think what's wrong with me. I be like, what's wrong with y'all?
So you like a confident man. You like a man to walk up on you and say, excuse me, can I take you to lunch? Can I take you to dinner?
Shannon, you better stop. I like to climb trees.
Lord have mercy. You got to get me in trouble. But you like a man with confidence that's not put off because there's not. I feel comfortable in saying this. I don't think there are very many people that's going to walk up on you and not know who you are. Mm-hmm. But a lot of times people get intimidated by the men that you dated. She dated Kanye. She dated Wiz. She dated Sam. And so they like automatically.
Yeah.
So let me ask you a question. You cool with a dude that's not on that level?
As far as what? Like either famous or financial?
Yes. I mean, obviously, look, you're doing good for yourself. I ain't gonna be with somebody that ain't doing as good as me. Yeah. I need you to be doing at least as good as me, if not better. Yeah. Better is better. But I'm saying, could it be someone that's not famous, quote unquote?
Of course, yeah. They don't have to be famous at all. But they have to be rich. They have to be rich, for sure. Yeah.
So you go out.
Oh, Elk, I think that disqualifies you, my brother. I don't know if you would classify yourself as rich. So this ex-stripper, I think you might be too poor for her.
Because it's interesting to see because you think you.
To be honest, before Kanye West, I didn't know who this woman is either.
How I would talk to someone that's not famous versus someone that is famous, you're trying to like, okay, when in actuality, it's still a woman. And they like pretty much a lot of the same things. So I can have a guy can have a normal conversation, correct?
Right, exactly. So there was this guy, it was like 2 weeks ago. He went to his manager and asked about me if his manager knew someone that knew me to get in contact with me, right?
You're doing too much, bro.
So he did all that. So I finally get on the phone. I'm like, why didn't you just DM me? And he was like, I just feel like you got so many DMs.
You ain't gonna see mine.
I'm not going to. And I said, I have no DMs. My DMs are so dry. Men are terrified of me, Shannon.
Right.
Even when I go on dates, like their handshake, and I'm just like, why? I mean, I don't know.
Are you okay? Because the thing is, Amber, people I think sometimes they like the publicity. What comes along with Amber Rose? Yeah. Are you okay not dating publicly?
I prefer that.
Okay. Yeah. Because you date public, you got to break up public.
Yeah. I made those mistakes throughout the years. Okay. I'm not even concerned with that anymore.
But when guys slide in your DM, I mean, do they like, I would like to get to know you? How do you differentiate? How do you like, okay, you serious? Oh, you on some bull jobs, so forth and so on. How do you determine what you're going to entertain and what you're going to mark the red?
Well, I'll know based off the first conversation on the phone if you're stupid. I'm very attracted to.
Really, Elk, you're pretty much in your own world.
Like, I'm attracted to articulate, smart men that have like a soothing energy, but still very masculine and strong.
Right.
I need all of those components to make me feel safe around you. Right. So if I get on the phone with you and you're like, yo, what up, shawty, what up? I'm going to be like, oh,
this ain't it.
It's not it. It's not it.
You mentioned like you want someone that's obviously financially secure. So what is this? What about 50-50 relationships? You ain't trying to hear that. Bro, you ask me out, come on with it.
Yeah, especially on a date. I'm not paying for no date. I'm not paying for no date.
Okay.
I'm not, like, if I'm in a committed relationship with someone, why do I have to pay the bills? That's insane.
I mean, I'm not, so no bills? I'm saying like.
I can pay for my cell phone bill because it's like already like set up. Like I'm not going to be like, let me.
That's why women like this they're meant for the fun times. They're just meant for the fun times. Women like this who date the caliber of men she dates, she's just meant for the fun time. This is a thing where she may become wifey to certain men, but she's not. No men will be exclusive to her, or no men will, truly see a future with her.
Take my credit card off and put yours on. I'm not but I mean, just realistically, right. I don't even know how that would work. Right. I've never experienced that.
Have you ever paid for a date? Have you ever taken a guy out and paid for his date? Paid for the, brought the meal, the check came and you're like, babe, I got this. Or
if it was my man, yes. Okay. for sure, I'll do that. That's not a problem.
Okay.
But if it's just a date and I'm getting to know the person, no.
Okay. Do you want to share bank accounts? Or you okay? Like you got your own, I got my own. I know you're gonna take care of me like that. Or do you need to you guys need to have a joint bank account? Even if you're married, I understand that because I think everybody, if you're married, have a joint bank account. You got your bank account. I got my bank account. But what about just dating? We're not married.
No, I don't want to see. That's too invasive.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't need that.
Okay, I like.
Yeah, I don't need that.
Marriage. You want to get married again?
If I find the right person, but I'm not.
Kids? You want more kids?
Do I want another baby daddy is the question.
Because you told me, I think you want a girl, right? You got 2 boys?
Yeah, I wouldn't mind another boy.
What about a daughter? You don't want a little Amber?
I'm good.
You afraid she might be like Big Amber?
You know what? I love my boys. I'm very much a boy's mom.
Yeah.
So I'm so used to that I don't even know what I would do with a girl. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I do.
But I would have to get a surrogate because I was telling you before we started.
You did.
I have tears in my spinal cord from pregnancy.
Right.
So I have to get like epidural steroid shots and stuff. And once I get those, I'm like running around like a teenager. I'm good. But to go through that like again with my body and carrying a baby in my body, I cannot go through that again.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Gifts. What's the best gift you've ever received?
I don't get gifts, Shannon.
Man, stop this, Amber. Now, see, y'all, you see putting on, we were doing good. I thought you was courteous, receptive to courtesy, and now you gonna tell me ain't nobody don't bought you no gifts.
They don't buy me gifts. They don't buy me gifts.
They don't buy you no gifts anymore, or they have never bought you gift?
I never really men have taken me shopping for sure. I go shopping. But as far as like, I was thinking about you and I got you this, no.
Really?
No, I'm telling you, when I was at home and I was thinking about this interview, I'm like, people are gonna think that I'm a liar.
Yes.
But I really just always had bad luck. Like, I just feel like my whole life has just been bad luck. And I had some cool shit happen, but for the most part, I don't know. I just never really had, maybe a Christmas gift. I don't know. No. I see girls on Instagram and it's like, my boyfriend just bought me a G-Wagon. I'm like, I never got that. Ever.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's what, but how would you feel like, or you start dating? Because I think, once you start leading with money, there's an expectation that that's the continuation and that's the way it should be. So, so what's your expectations? You get it?
But I don't lead with money.
No, I'm saying they lead, you don't lead with money. I don't expect you to, but I'm saying if a guy.
Oh, I hear what you're saying.
Yes.
I understand what you're saying. Yeah. Well, here's the thing. I won't just date a man because he has money.
Okay.
If that's the case, I could have been married a billionaire
Yeah.
already. I need to want to have sex with you.
Okay.
I need to want to snuggle up with you.
Okay.
I need to want to not eat until I eat with you.
Okay.
That's what I love.
This is why women like this is just gonna be forever. Just you will ever find it difficult because her bare minimum is a rich man, but she doesn't want just any rich man. He has to have a laundry list of other requirements.
I'm a lover girl. I'm
Oh,
a Libra.
okay.
If we're watching a series, I'm not finna watch the next episode without you. That's the type of person I
Yeah.
am. So I can't just be with a guy just because he has money. It has to be a full package, which is why I've been single for the past 2 years, is because I just won't settle. I just won't settle for something that's not genuinely gonna make me excited.
Well, it's not like you got a wheelhouse type of guy. Wiz is 6'4", you got Kanye a little shorter. You'd be.
I dated white men, I dated black men, I don't care. I don't really have a preference in looks.
Okay, damn.
Yeah, I don't. I like Korean men too. Like I like the K-pop. They're like cute.
What athletes? I don't know about you dated an athlete before?
I dated one was an L. I don't want to talk about. But
You call it?
I was going through a divorce. It don't count.
Right.
But I dated Monte Morris. That was my boyfriend for a while.
Right.
We're actually still very close, and I'm close to his family and stuff like that. But as friends, we haven't been together for a very long time.
What about football players? You ain't been a football guy.
No,
What's wrong with them?
they're a little,
Yeah, I'm sorry. I tried. I tried to get y'all in, but he said y'all crazy. So
No, it's okay. So it's not that. It's like, you know what, Shannon? I'm gonna be honest with you. If I get on the phone with you and you try to love bomb me and then all you talk about is sex, I'm gonna block you very early on in the conversations.
Okay.
And I feel like with a lot of athletes, they're very sexual all the time. And it's like, can we just chop it up and laugh? Can we
Right.
just go to the movies and out to eat? Like, just like men.
What she just said, I have always had this my own theory. This is why I say women are crazy. Here's the thing where you see women out there. How can you date an athlete and think that an athlete will be loyal to you, will be monogamous to you? This is a thing where I've grown up and I know athletes are more often than not cheaters. More often than not, these are the type of men that honestly will not settle down with you, because why would they? Why would they? They are usually the top of physique, top tier men with physique, and top tier men with finances. two of the things that honestly is desirable in women. So these are the type of men that most definitely have options. So for any woman to cry about getting cheated on by an athlete is absolutely stupid. It's absolutely insane to me. Where any athlete think that, oh, you know what? This athlete was not faithful to me. I'm going to break up with him. Really? Did you think he was going to be faithful to you? Absolute insanity. Stripper picture couples are the fathers of the future.
Have groupies? I have groupies too.
Yeah, for
so
sure.
when it gets too convenient and too easy, I'm turned off. It's too accessible for me.
Okay.
I'm not the average girl.
I feel you.
So when it's too accessible and you just slinging it all over the place, I'm like, it's not. I don't really want it.
Yeah.
You know?
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's your red flag.
Yeah, just like I want to see you. I want to do this, and I'm like, what's your last name? Where you come? You got kids? What's going on? Like, what's your hobbies? I don't. You like talking about having sex with me? You don't even know me.
Right. So
weird.
Ideal first date. Okay.
I might need another sip of this.
Go ahead.
God damn.
All right. Hey, Amber, what's up?
Oh, we doing this? About sex at all. It's gonna turn me off.
Okay.
What are your dreams and ambitions, or what were they? Like you asked me earlier when you were a kid. I just want to get to know you.
Right.
I want to feel a closeness to you, where it makes me be like, damn, I'm thinking about him the next day. I want to see him again.
Yeah, I like that.
You know?
Yeah.
So
See?
it's like,
y'all see that women? That's what y'all need to do.
yeah, I want to be like, I want to wake up the next day and just be like, that was so nice.
Right.
I wonder what he's doing later.
Right. Hopefully, hope he asks me out again.
Yes.
Have you?
But Shannon, hold on, before you say that.
Okay.
These men out here are princesses, okay? They want to be the princess.
Really?
They want you to text first. They want you to be like,
This is the thing. The men that she wants are rare men. They are rare men. She will eventually run out of suitable candidates. She will eventually run out of the type of men she wants. While the men that she wants, it will be unlikely that those men will run out of suitable women. Because honestly, beautiful women are a dime a dozen, especially to wealthy men. If you're wealthy, it's not that hard for you to find a beautiful woman. It really isn't. She's getting old. Yes, I mean honestly, she's getting old. So the next model will definitely come. And honestly, I believe at her age, the men that's going after her is only wanting to hit that. They only want to have sex. So that's the main purpose.
babe, I'm gonna take you out. They want you to call, I'm gonna take you out, boo. They want you to be the man in the relationship.
Really?
It's so bad out here. It's so terrible. You don't know how many people I blocked. I can't take it. And these are really, I mean, I'm not gonna name drop. They're really successful guys. Just stupid. Just they want to be catered to. And it's like, I'm old school.
But it's okay if you call. It's okay. It's like, hey, are you?
And I do.
Okay.
I do.
Because some of y'all be doing too much.
I'm not toxic.
No, but I'm saying I shouldn't have to call all the time.
No, I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is that these men nowadays do not take initiative like men do. Mm-hmm. If me and you were talking and you text me and I'm on my phone, I'm not gonna be toxic and be like, let me wait. I'm gonna let it wait 10 minutes for
Okay, see, they be doing that though.
I'm not doing that, dumb. I'm too old for that.
Okay.
If I'm on my phone and you text me, I'm gonna be like, hey, boo, what you doing? I'm gonna text you right back.
Right.
I don't care about looking thirsty and all that. If I'm excited, I'm gonna show you that I'm excited.
Yeah.
And I want the same in return.
Okay. I like that.
Yeah.
Hold on. Is it true that you make men get tested before they sleep with you?
Yes. Well, I'm protecting you.
Oh, yeah.
Yes. Every time.
And they cool with that? They're like, okay.
Yeah. But they not gonna do it? They're gonna do it.
Yeah, you better believe it. Hey, as a matter of fact, I'm coming with it. There you go, right there.
Right.
I was hoping.
Exactly.
At what age did you start? At what age?
Well, again, I watched my neighborhood friend die of AIDS. Yeah. So for me, it was very close to home. Mm-hmm. It is. And I wanted to be an epidemiologist. So I studied.
Yo, big bars. You know, I'm gonna try some other videos because she's kind of annoying. It's hard, okay? I mean, this is the thing where she's delusional, just like most women. But the only thing is that she has fame. Okay, she has fame to go along with her, to go along with things. So, that's the craziness right there. All right, so let's watch some other videos. Let's check out some other videos.
What's going on?
Yeah.
Looks and fame. Yeah. I mean, she does have. That's why, I mean, it's hard. This is the thing, I've said it. When women have certain prestige, it's hard to talk anything about them because it's not like they'll listen. It's not like it would like affect them, but for her, it definitely affect. I've seen some videos of supermodels who are older, much older, and they complain that wow, things have changed. They don't have the desire. Men aren't desiring them like they used to. So, a woman like Amber, she will definitely face that. She will definitely get that. All right, let's check this one out. I think this one, this is another police cam video. So I kind of like them. I think they're interesting and fun to watch. So let's check this one out.
We need to take her. She hit me. She put me. She did everything. I'm gonna press charge.
All right.
So I want her over here.
Okay.
That's it. So,
Ma'am, do you have a driver's license or anything?
yes, I do.
Driver's license ready, please.
All right.
We
No,
will get it. No.
No, but don't don't come in and
Ma'am.
tell me because she told you what
Please.
thing. Listen to both of us first.
ID and driver's license.
All right. Listen to both of us first. Don't judge. That's the problem with cops. I'm a cop myself. That's the problem as a cop. We judge one side. So don't judge one side. Listen to me and let me show you. But I'm not lying. I'm going to show you everything that you ask. I'm a cop. I'm a veteran. So I'm going to show you my paperwork, and I'm going to show you she's lying. Don't judge one side. Okay? Do not judge. I'm pregnant. I've been here since 9:11 p.m. I missed my flight. They put me for this flight. And I'm going to show you my ticket. And you know what? The girl didn't like me. She had an attitude with me. You know what she told the guy? It's recorded. Because I'm going to give you my phone so you can go outside and listen. He goes, you know what? She's not getting on the flight. It's okay. Leave her. She's not getting on the flight. That's abuse of power. 2 kids, officer.
Ma'am, you're not going to fly.
Why?
Because they're not going to allow it.
Why?
Because they said so. It doesn't matter. We have to go now.
Why? I paid for it.
Ma'am,
I paid for it.
driver's license, and we need to go now.
All right, but I paid
If you
for
do not do this, I do not want to put you in handcuffs.
All right, but I paid for it.
Understood. We'll talk about that. Driver's license, let's go.
Wait, so I just want to have one. I'm going to go, but I just have one question. I'm going to
Ma'am,
go.
we don't want-
I just have one question. So you mean to tell me that it's okay for someone to say, you know what? I don't want her in my flight. And you guys can do
Let's
that?
go, ma'am. Let's go.
I'm pressing charge to her.
I understand. We're getting all that. It's going to take time.
I got you. I got you. I got you. Not only I'm a veteran. Not only I'm a veteran.
Ma'am. What we're going to do is we're going to go right over there, okay? And we're going to talk with you, okay?
You're
Gonna be here?
It doesn't matter.
Listen, you need to go to the office. Let's go. Come on.
I gotta pee.
Yeah, hold on.
No,
There's a
I've been
restroom.
very patient with you.
Let's go.
You haven't asked me about my rights.
Okay.
I'm an
I'm gonna talk
officer.
to you in the office.
I make
Yeah, you already told me
120.
that.
I
You already
make
told me that.
120 years
You're
a
the
year.
person. We need to
I'm not
talk
gonna
in the
pick it up.
office.
Get your manager to tell me that I need to get there.
No. Go to the bathroom there, man.
It's okay.
We
Get
need
your
the bathroom.
I
We need to go
make
to the bathroom.
120. I make 120,000 a year.
I need
Get
you
your manager
to come with me.
or an attorney
I need to
that
come with
can
me.
tell me to go to your office
I need you to
because you
come
just
with me.
willfully got me out of the plane.
I need you to come
I
with
can
me.
sue you.
Ma'am, I need
So
you to come with me.
get your manager
I need you to come-
that
He's
said
in
it's
the
okay.
office.
So get your manager to sit right here and tell
I
me,
need
you know
you to
what?
come with me.
You need to get over here.
I'm giving you a lawful
No.
command.
It's okay. You
Stay
wanna
here. Listen. Failure
Let
to
me see one
comply.
thing.
It's going to
Let
be
me see one
charging
thing. Let me
with
see one thing.
resisting.
Let me
Do
see
you
one
understand
thing.
what I'm saying?
I'm pregnant. I'm
Okay,
about to have a
understand.
miscarriage.
Understand.
And I can sue
All
the shit out.
All right,
Oh my
yes,
God.
you go.
Oh my God. I'm in pain. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. I'm fucking licking. I'm licking.
yeah.
I'm licking. Oh my God. I think I'm losing my baby. I'm losing my baby. I'm fucking losing my baby. Oh my fucking God. Oh my God. I'm losing my baby. This is the spirit and it's fucking the airline losing. I'm losing my baby. I'm losing my baby. Oh my God. Call the ambulance. Nigga, what the fuck are you looking at me? You don't see my child's coming out? Look at that. I'm losing my baby. I'm losing my baby. My God. Lord, please give me the strength to record the murders of my kid. Give me the strength.
I got an ambulance coming to check you. All right?
Oh my God. Let me, give me a strength.
184 is going to actually have gate 28, and 182 is taking the suspect to the landside office.
It's coming. Oh, I'm letting NYPD. I'm fucking letting NYPD. I didn't have a birth child normal.
184 to
I'm
182.
fucking little bitches. You want to do fucking show? Come and look at my son coming out right now. Oh, come and look at my son coming out. Oh my fucking.
At some point.
Oh.
You want to lay down on the
That's important. I need to go get the paperwork for
Fuck
the
you.
unattended.
You choose a side one, bitch. I don't even have
196 of those units. I'm
You don't
heading
even
to you.
have
I pick up my car as well.
She don't know what it is to be a mother,
Can
bitch.
you bring a
fucking listen.
statement and a license?
And that's how that's what it got. I'm fucking sue the shit out of you. Okay? You let that girl get raped by a fucking man just because you wanted to take her side. You wanted to take her side because you thought it was like. Ow. 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 I hate all of you cops. That's why I didn't become a cop. Because you guys are useless. Because you guys just take anybody fucking work. You don't even know how to be a fucking real cop. You don't even know how fucking defend a real people. You let that bitch with the fucking mom and the grandma, when she was the one here laughing with her fucking co-worker, saying it's okay, I don't like her, let her fucking come in. You know how long it's been here for me to be here in this fucking airport? Do you fucking know? Do you know? Answer my fucking question. You know how long I've been here?
199, go on.
Do you know how long I've been here, bitch? I've
199,
been here since fucking 9 o'clock. And you didn't do shit.
If you need 24
You didn't do
hours,
shit.
let me know and I'll break from here.
9 o'clock. And this bitch said she don't like me. And I gotta stay here because she said she don't like me. That's abuse of fucking power. And that bitch is useless. After wishing she was a fucking good flight attendant. But you know how many people complain about her and how racist she was? And here you fucking are looking at my face like a fucking dumbass. Let me hear this shit. You decided to hear this shit after. Until fucking my son is fucking dead right now. That's when you decided to hear this shit.
Victoria, right?
That's what you decided. Yeah, that when everybody lied.
Victoria.
How fucking people gonna fucking feel after they see that they're lying?
So, did you actually put our hands on her? Because
I didn't.
No?
You can see there's cameras in there. That's the beauty of fucking this world. There's cameras. So I did it. She tried to grab me and I said, get off of me. And I went straight. And I said, you know what? I'm getting in this fucking flight because I have a seat. Flight seat. And she started laughing. She said, I bet you won.
Okay.
That's exactly what she said. And you guys didn't do shit. You guys didn't do shit.
The officer's still
No, you
there.
didn't do shit.
He's still there.
It doesn't fucking matter that he's there. You didn't do shit.
He's still there.
You went about what she said. Now that you know that I'm saying I'm right, because I'm going to prove that I'm right, because you know what? I studied law.
Good.
I'm a fucking army officer. I studied fucking law.
What's your
For
MOS?
fucking 9 years I studied law.
What's your
Once you guys see that I was right, then what the fuck I'm going to hear from you? I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Miss Officer Ramirez, that we didn't believe you, and we believe a bum-ass bitch that live on fucking food stamps because I checked her record. She's
screaming?
still on fucking food stamps.
Why are you screaming?
Okay, because it makes me mad.
right here.
It makes me fucking mad. It makes me mad how you feel the real citizens.
right here.
That makes me mad.
Why are you
It makes me mad that I was there
Relax.
waiting to see you sit down and you didn't care.
Relax, you didn't
But
need
you know what, bitch? That's the beauty of karma. Karma comes around. What goes around comes around. So you better pray. When you go to sleep at night,
Are you threatening the police
no, I'm not
officer?
training you, but I'm telling you, pray to
Are you
forgive you.
threatening the police officer?
I want you to pray to forgive you for judge
Victoria,
people.
are you threatening the police officer?
Pray to forgive you for judge people without knowledge you. In the camera, hey, tell your officers to pray to forgive them for
190,
judging
going up.
people without knowledge of
Hey,
them.
Victoria, do you take any medications?
That's what I'm
going
going
Do you take any
Our
medication?
first
That-
God, she seems mentally unstable. And didn't she say something's wrong with her kid? She seems fine now. This is a thing where we have more women than ever on antidepressants. I think we have more, and it's like you see this with the whole LGBT, the alphabet people, where you see more people. Is she drunk? I don't know what. I think she's not taking her medication. I think she's mentally unstable. But this is the thing. I think we're seeing this more and more. We're seeing more and more people, honestly, mentally unstable, not being treated for mental issues. I don't know. Back in my day, when people had mental problems, they go straight to institutions. They go straight to institutions to be checked out and to be, treated. Nowadays, we let them out. They're now the trans. They're now the feminists. They're now the Democrats. So really,
That's what I'm gonna say. Don't ask me shit.
Have you been diagnosed
Don't
with any
ask
mental
me shit.
illness?
Don't ask me shit. I'm gonna wait for the doctor. I wanna make sure that my ultrasound is good, my son is good, so I can go home. Did she tell you how to take it? Did she tell you that my ticket's right here? Look at my fucking ticket. Look at my fucking ticket. Did she tell you that that's my fucking ticket? That I had the right to be in a plane? Did she show you that? Or you did not give a fuck? You didn't give a fuck. Are you fucking her? Are you fucking her? Because as far as I know, I had a ticket to be on the flight, and you did not care. You went and believe what you
Sorry,
said.
don't lead her. Don't lead her.
You believe what you say.
Don't lead her.
You believe what you say. That was my flight. And you know what you say? You know what you say? I don't like you. You know what you said to the other gay guy? The guy said, yo, she has her ticket, 5C. Her C is 5C. It's okay. Don't worry about her. I take care of her. I don't care. I don't like her. She don't need to get on the flight. And that's your fucking seat. The seat that you decided to fucking go over there and grab me about. A seat that I paid $170. $170. So not only your dumbass helped me sue you guys, but also the airplane. I paid $170 for the bum seat. I never even paid that much money for fucking United or fucking JetBlue. To pay fucking $170 for fucking Spirit? Spirit who doesn't even fucking have shit. Nothing but a fucking big chair. Not even JetBlue got that shit. That's why I'm okay. That's why I know God and Spirit and my baby, we'll be okay. And that's okay. We're willing to win. Because now I'm willing to win. Now I'm willing to be like, you know what? I don't gotta go over there. I don't gotta work. I'm willing to wait, and it's okay. Let's just sue the shit out of you guys, because this is gonna be a beautiful lawsuit. Major beauty about it is that I recorded everything. You don't even know the shit I got in my hair that's recording everything, so I'm okay. I'm okay. I'm okay. Gate 28. And that bitch went and said that I was not supposed. Didn't she tell you? Didn't she tell you that I was not supposed to be on that gate? Didn't she tell you that? Look at my phone.
Yeah, that's that.
Look at my phone. You want to see my phone? What's my gate say? Gate 28. Gate 28. Gate 28.
We won't be opening doors.
And she told me 5C. I got my ticket with a 5C. And you guys choose not to.
It says B2, Victoria.
It says
See a gate right here?
gate B2. No, it says 5-2.
No, B2. See?
No. 1215. Where's 1215? Where's 1215?
That's the flight number.
Okay, go 1215 and see if there's a 5-2. She just changed it now. Call him. Find out where's the 1215.
Who changed it, Victoria? Who changed it?
If it's 5B,
Yeah.
B2.
Victoria,
Follow me to B2.
hold on, no.
No, wait, hold on.
Victoria, stay there for a second.
No.
The ambulance is going to check
Okay,
you
it's okay.
because...
No. Hold on. If it's 5B2, if it's B2, you looking at it.
Let the medics
No,
talk
it's
to you,
okay.
okay?
You looking at it. I'm gonna be a B2.
Victoria, you can go.
Leave me alone.
Victoria,
Leave me alone.
Have a seat.
Leave
Have
me
a seat.
alone.
Have a
Leave me
seat,
alone.
Victoria. Have a
Leave me
seat.
alone. Don't touch me because you have no right to touch me.
Let them talk to you,
You
okay?
reading my phone. You reading my phone. You reading my phone.
Remember,
Don't
you're
touch me.
pregnant, you're
Don't touch me.
leaking.
Hold on. Forget about my son right now. Right now,
Forget about my-
kid. Right now, we care about fucking making justice. You play me. You don't play me, and you don't play me because I told you, shut your ass up and let me hear. You don't, shut up. You don't play. Shut up. Shut up and let me talk. You don't play me, and you don't play me. You told me that I was lying. Shut up. I'm not talking to you. 5B. You just said it. You just said it, right? B2. You just said it, right? Say it. Say it yourself. Say it yourself. What's that street? What's that fucking gate number? What is the gate number? What does it say? What does it say? 5B, right? What does it say over there?
That's gate 28.
Exactly. You know what the gate was? A28.
Victoria,
Listen,
can you let
no,
them touch
you guys are full of shit.
just
You guys
said-
know, fuck you.
trying to
Fuck
talk to
you.
you. I'm trying to-
Fuck you. You want to know why? You embarrassed the shit out of. I'm in the army. I served the fucking army for fucking 13 years. You embarrassed the shit out of me. You let a bum-ass bitch, a bum-ass flight attender, don't play me. Don't fucking play me because you know what? She was mad. She was mad and she said, you know what? I don't like her. You know what? I have her recorded. That's how I know if we go to court, I'm a fucking win.
184, can I get that?
$200,000 fucking laptop, and I'm letting you break it because it's mine. I paid for that shit, so I want you to look at it. You know what? You know what they said? You want to know what they said? Oh,
Victoria, can
shut
you
the fuck up and let me hear what I said. You know what they said? You know what they said? Hey, she paid $270 for the phone. You know what the bitch that got in the fucking plane to fucking Puerto Rico said? It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. If I don't want her to get in the fucking plane, it's okay. If I don't want, listen what she said. Listen what she said. If I don't want her to get in the plane, it's okay. This is what she said. She said, if I don't want her to get in the plane, it's okay.
Why is she always taking her clothes off?
Do you think it's right? Do you think it's right to just like let a pregnant woman get in the car? She was like, oh well, I don't fucking like her. And you know what your bitch ass said? And your bitch ass said? It's okay. It's okay. You okayed that. You okayed that. After I told you, sir, I have a phone. Shut the fuck up. I said, listen, shut up. Shut the fuck up. I said, shut up. Fuck you. Fuck you because I should have been in Puerto Rico since 1 o'clock p.m. And you didn't okay. You did not okay. You told them not to let me okay. You know what she said? She said, she's not gonna get in this fucking plane just because she felt like it, and you okay that, and you okay that. When there's a fucking phone, when there's fucking 2 phones and a laptop that proves that I could have been in a fucking plane, and you did not care. And then you had everybody humiliating me. Humiliating me. You had everybody laughing at me because you wanted to be a bitch. You wanted to take.
Wow, the cops are way too patient. I don't know why they just cuff her. Just cuff her already. Crazy patient.
What fucking side? What side? I fought for this country for this fucking shit. You fucking dickhead. You didn't even do your research. You didn't even say, Victoria, let me look at your ticket. No. You wanted to be a dick and say, you know what? Let her go.
Victoria,
Not even motherfucking
calm
shit.
down now. Take a deep breath for me. I heard you now.
Listen.
I listened to you.
Listen to me.
Can you hear me?
Listen to me. No, you listen to me.
Okay, I'll listen to you. Go ahead.
You gave me a fucking flight to Puerto Rico. Where I'm supposed to be working for my son and myself, and then that's it. And maybe I forget about a fucking lawsuit, about the fucking mistreatment that you get fucking veterans. That I get to fucking myself and give me a fucking flight and fire a bitch that think that's okay to fucking belittle all the fucking students just because they don't fucking like it. Oh, I don't like her. It's okay. She don't gotta get her a flight. Really?
Victoria, calm down. I heard you now. You said it to me twice. I heard you.
Yellow.
No. Secure. You're under arrest. Here. Put her.
It's okay. You wanna know? You see the place? This is that. Get my phone. My white phone is over there. Get my shit. Cause you're useless. You're all fucking useless. Yeah, just get my stuff. Just get my stuff. I don't give a fuck about you. I don't give a fuck you. I don't give a fuck about you. So don't fucking talk to me, bitch. Get the fuck out of my face. You're fucking fake. You're fake. You're fake. Fuck you. You're fake. Get my shit. I better see all my fucking phones and I better see my laptop because that's over $3,000 in there.
Victoria, my name's Joe.
Don't fucking talk to me because you're not gonna hear shit from me.
This woman is like, you can see how she's a habitual liar. Everything she says is like, you can't trust a single shit she says.
No, I'm not gonna answer you. So don't waste your time. 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 Don't not waste your time. Fuck you. None of you were ever fucking for me. None of you. The minute that you let that bitch fucking get on that plane, none of you were ever for me. I'm a fucking veteran. I'll fucking fought for this fucking country for fucking 9 years. Fuck you. Fuck you. I fought for this country for 9 years and you let that bitch get away with it without even asking me if I was right or wrong. Fuck you. I want to see my stuff. It doesn't matter. I want to see my stuff. I want to see my stuff. You can hurt me and I can sue the shit out of you. I'm pregnant, bitch. I can sue the shit out of you. So go ahead. Hurt me. Hurt me. Because you just hurt the shit out of me. You just hurt the shit out of me. You just hurt the shit out of me. Where am I going? But where am I going? I know. But where? Where's that at? Why? But why?
All right, there we go. Stand up.
Why am I going over there?
Can you stand up for us?
No, where am I going?
Can you stand up for us? Can you stand up? Victoria, no. Victoria, stand up, Victoria. Victoria, just stand up, please. Victoria, stand up. All right, stand up, Victoria. Put her.
Where am I going? Where the fuck am I going? Where the fuck am I going? Where am I going? Where am I going? Where the fuck am I going? Where the fuck am I going? Where the fuck am I going? Where 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 am I going?
You are going.
Why? I didn't do shit to you guys. I did not do shit to you.
Okay, I understand. But
I did not do anything to you guys. I did not do anything to you guys. Why am I taking you to jail? Why am I going to jail?
you're under arrest for battery.
What battery? I didn't do shit to you. You mad at me because I told you the truth about you guys?
Victoria, you're going to want to let me know. You better not
Why am I going to jail?
Okay.
I need to go to my
Victoria,
kids.
you need to get up, all right?
I need to go to my kids. I need to go to my kids.
Victoria, we need to get up.
I need to go to my kids.
Let's get up, all right? Let's go.
Ow.
Victoria, you need to get up. Can you get up?
Victoria, you got to go in the car.
Buddy first. Buddy first. Victoria, have a seat. Have a seat. Victoria. Don't resist. Stop resisting, Victoria. Stop resisting, Victoria. Just have a seat.
You have a seatbelt?
Mom is killing me. Mom is hurting.
Okay. Turn the air conditioner on, sir.
Victoria was charged with battery and disorderly intoxication, respectively first and second-degree misdemeanors.
Intoxication. She probably was on something.
She claimed in court that she couldn't afford legal representation and submitted an affidavit.
You couldn't afford legal representation. You said you made over 100K. Whole lot of lies.
Stating her annual income was $33,000. Despite being scheduled for a plea hearing, she failed to appear as planned. As a result, an active warrant for her arrest was issued in December 2022, and as of June 2023, her legal situation remains unresolved.
That's the thing where I think a lot of women are just honestly very crazy. I think this is nothing new. Nothing new. This is a thing where we have to understand that I like to show these videos because it's like a good example that man or women, no one's different. There are crazy and toxic men out there, just like there are crazy toxic women. I always like to really show these because, you know, people always assume that it's always men, but no, not how it works. I want to check this one out. This is I've never seen these things before. It's like loyalty test kind of videos. So I want to see if it's interesting. I've never seen these videos before. I never react to them before. So I wanted to check them out with you guys, see if you guys would be into it as well. So let's check it out. These are the loyalty test videos.
Today we set up hidden cameras and microphones throughout the house to help Chan determine if his girlfriend Aaliyah is truly loyal to him or not.
What up, Shay? What's good, bro? Nice to meet you. Jack, bro. We can go over here real quick. We have a conversation real quick. Cool. That'll make you up.
Our goal was to get Aaliyah to come over to this house so Chan boss could flirt with her and eventually ask her on a date. Chan, the team, and I will be watching and listening from the command center as his girlfriend faces this loyalty test, waiting to see if she passes or fails.
Obviously, y'all got history, y'all work together, whatever. And I always ask everybody this before we start, even though that's your boss, I just still want to do the same thing. So is there anything you don't want him to do while he's conducting the test?
I feel like you should, push it to the test. Full court press, do your job. I think, nothing X-rated, nothing like only like that.
I'm gonna allow what she allowed me to do.
Of course, yeah.
Will Aaliyah remain loyal, or will she entertain Steve's advances?
How confident are you in her passing the test?
I'm very confident. I think. I don't know. I believe so. I'm confident. So we'll see. We'll see what happens.
All right. Hopefully you can prove your parents wrong, man.
Hopefully.
Let's find out now on Jack TV. Want to be a decoy on Jack TV for one of our loyalty tests? Fill out the form by clicking the link in my description and my team will reach out.
It wasn't really me, it was my parents. They were just questioning about her not being Nigerian and her not being really like West African. They had some questions about her character. There's been no red flags, to be honest. I think it was just confirming on my end and with my parents too that she's a good girl. And they met her a couple times. They think, she's nice, but they just want to reaffirm. I'm my mom's only son, so she's not trying to have me to the streets, you know what I mean?
I chose this test because it stands out from any other loyalty tests I've conducted. Here's why. Chin's parents disapprove of his girlfriend, which in their culture is a significant issue. However, Chin insists that his girlfriend has never shown any signs of red flags, leading him to believe that his parents' disapproval stems from their desire for him to date someone within their Nigerian culture.
If this wasn't a thing, what other way could you show that to your parents?
I mean, I don't really know how I would have shown her outside of her just not fucking up.
So you going to this extent?
Yeah, to make sure like I'm good.
So if she fail a pass, you gonna show your parents?
So yeah, if she does pass, I'm definitely gonna show them like, y'all were ones chirping. But if she fails, then obviously, so.
Okay.
See, the thing is, Steve owns a security firm, and Chin works for him as one of his employees. To help Aaliyah earn some extra money on the side, Chin referred her to Steve, suggesting she could house sit one of the properties. Today, Aaliyah thinks she's coming for that exact opportunity, not knowing she's walking into her very own loyalty test.
So, Chin, what made you feel comfortable with using your boss to conduct the test?
He was one of the first people that I know when I moved out here. So he's really been locked down there with me. Like anything, advice, whatever the case may be. He's a good man. So I just thought he's one of the only people that I could really trust to do this. So
he's a good person, and I know how he stands about his female, his family. So I figured, why not help him out? If he's the person he wants to marry, bring him to his family, I know how their culture is. So why not help him out?
For sure. That's love, bro.
Yeah.
So obviously y'all got history, y'all work together, whatever. And I always ask everybody this before we start, even though that's your boss, I just still want to do the same thing. So is there anything you don't want him to do while he's conducting the test?
I feel like you should, push it to the test. Full court press. Do your job. I think. Yeah. Nothing X-rated, nothing like OnlyFans or something like that.
I'm gonna allow what she allowed me to do.
Of course, yeah.
So outside of your parents feeling how they felt, how confident are you in her passing the test?
I'm very confident. I think. I don't know. I believe so. I'm confident. So we'll see. We'll see what happens.
All right. Hopefully you can prove your parents wrong, man.
We'll see. They've been on my case for a minute, so we'll see what happens.
All right, we'll see.
Yeah.
Everything was in place. Cameras are set. All left to do is now wait on Aaliyah's arrival.
She should be on her way. Everybody should be good to go. What you doing here?
Bro, I'm trying to figure out what app is that I can download to make money off playing games, bro.
You talking about Playful?
Playful?
It's basically you can download the app to make money.
What, for real?
Yeah. So if you guys watching right now.
Hey, how you doing? Hey, how are you? Good, nice to meet you. What's your name? Aaliyah. Nice to see you, and pleasure. I'm sorry, let me show you, give you a little tour of the house. Come over here first. So where you from?
Chicago.
All right, what brings you to Houston?
Chin.
Chin?
Yeah.
Okay.
You and Steven must have a real good relationship outside of work.
Yeah, no, he's really my boy. It's hard to find good people, and he's been one of those good people. I was just a little bit nervous to use someone I didn't know, so that's why I decided to use Steven.
Okay.
It was a good way to just,
You were referring to the last video?
Yeah, the last video, I wasn't trying to be a victim, you feel me? So.
Nah, yeah, that's the first time that happened.
Yeah. Let me show you around the house.
It's okay if I leave my...
Yeah, make yourself at home, come on. Ladies first.
Which way you want to go?
This way. It's just like the little pool area me and the guys hang out. We throw parties and stuff.
All right, so you basically just gonna show her the house and shit, and as time progress, we'll get a little more comfortable and go in for the kill.
Mm-hmm. It's the upstairs right here. It's a little hangout area back here. Got a TV, couple guest rooms, there's a restroom right here, guest room right here, a little weight room in case you want to get active, do a little workout while you're here, but make yourself at home.
Yes,
Nice little setup.
I love the setup in here. It's so pretty, especially with stairs.
Yeah, it's nice. Overviewing terrace of the living room is nice too. Good little vibes in here,
Yeah. So what you do?
What do I do? Security.
She's typically a friendly person or no?
It depends. I would say it really depends. She's quiet. She could be quiet, and then she could be herself. So it really depends on who's around and stuff like that.
Yeah, I got a security company. Do private events, work with celebrity stuff,
Okay.
This is a thing where I found out, not all women, of course, but I think it's hard. It's like almost a needle in a haystack kind of shit. To find a woman that would not want to trade up. I think that's rare. I honestly think it's rare. Especially in Western culture. A woman that wouldn't want to trade up it's rare because women will always look for the best she can get. The best she can get.
I like this. This is so nice.
It is beautiful, huh?
So did you pick this art or what?
The house actually came like this.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it came like this. I like to pick individual, different houses for clients that I got, they're real meticulous about what they want.
Yeah, this chandelier.
It's nice. Check out this hangout area right here.
So you be working out or you be working out?
I do. I'm definitely in the fitness. I got to keep myself. I have to have a certain image through security,
Yeah, this is cute.
It's nice. Yeah, every room has a different bathroom, walk-in closet, shower, tub, all that.
Okay, so how long did you probably watching house for?
So I can't give you that because obviously working security, you never know when you get off. So it depends on the client, depending on what it is, what venue you're working, but I'll definitely be in touch, utilize you more than often because I always got a house like this. I need somebody to watch my work way, working with the client and stuff. Go back downstairs.
How you feel your girl doing right now, though?
He just showing her the house. I guess. I don't know. I guess it's good.
So this is the rest of the house right here. Make yourself comfortable. I actually don't got to leave till 10 o'clock, so you mind if I hang out for a little bit?
This your house.
All right, cool.
Sure.
So do you see yourself getting into more like this, watching houses? It's actually pretty good income doing this.
If the houses that I'm watching looking like this, of course.
Is that gay?
Definitely will be.
Bro, I literally just made $134, bro.
Shut again.
We'll be in touch more often when I get more houses and stuff like that, though, yeah? You say you're from Chicago, right?
Yeah, I'm from Chicago.
How is it out there?
Cold.
For real? Yeah. I'm from New York, and it's definitely cold out there, so I can relate to you. That's why you call it Windy City, right? Yeah. Nice. So
California and New York.
what do we have as far as what?
Wish y'all to-go spot? Something quick.
It depends. A lot of different boroughs, you know, different areas pop differently. So you can go to Brooklyn, you can go uptown, you can go to Queens. It's a lot of places to go to. It's poppin' city, you know.
Y'all like chicken for real out there? Or y'all feel like a pizza steak?
I'm gonna say more pizza. I don't think more chicken. I think that's more the South out here, you know.
Okay. We do chicken up in Chicago.
For real?
Yeah.
I think I got a spot. What's I got some famous spot out there that y'all known for like sandwiches. What's it called?
Yeah, Portillo's.
Yeah, Portillo's. I heard a lot about that. It's actually good though.
Yeah, it's real good.
You saying that because you from out there, or you really fuck with it?
No, it's good.
I might have to go try it out there.
Yeah, it's real salty. That's how you gotta get it.
Tell me a little bit about yourself then, outside of what you know are here to do and outside your relationship with Jen. Like, what you got going on?
Why you want to know about me?
I'm just interested. I figured we hanging out. We already spoke about the work. You know, put that to the side. You know, get to know you a little bit. Cool with that? Nah, why you laughing? I see.
Because that's messy.
Is it?
Yeah.
Well,
You feel like she could have said something more
Aggressive.
This is messy.
Yeah.
Than to like.
She could have just been like,
chill out.
Just chill out, like just more aggressive. I think that would have been appropriate.
is it messy because you responded to it, or because it's messy 'cause I'm saying it to you?
So
So what's up?
I'm not trying to like.
It's not like we doing anything. We just talking like adults though. So really, how you doing anything wrong?
That's true, I guess.
Whatever stays in context, you know. Don't gotta be out there.
If she feeling uncomfortable, I mean, you know what I mean? Like, she should at least like send a text message or just be like, hey, I'm feeling uncomfortable. Like, I don't know.
Why you so far away? You can get a little bit closer, get comfortable.
You come by me.
Oh, come on. I think she was doing. Yes, she didn't get aggressive and belligerent and mad because he was coming on to her. But I mean, still, say messy and like, you know, I didn't think that was that bad. But then it's like, God, I thought she was like at least going to. I thought she was gonna prove him wrong.
Tell me a little more about you.
How long you and Chin been cool?
Since college. I met him at Rutgers. Yeah. He's a good dude.
So if you think he's so good, why you trying to talk to me and you know I'm his girl?
We can have fun. Don't gotta be serious. We do our thing on the side. You still handle him.
And you just said that you wanted me to house sit in Chicago.
Yeah, you can house in Chicago. We go out, do our thing on the side, and you tell me that you're going to Chicago to work with me. He know me. He know you good for it. What you think? I think we can set it up. I'm not messy. I see how you looking at me, the signs you giving me. I'm not blind.
I'm only giving what you giving me, so.
What am I giving you?
He moving in closer. He's moving in closer now.
What's up? Why you getting nervous now?
Because.
Cause what?
You know this not.
You beautiful.
Thank you.
Take
Why
care
is
of
she
yourself.
so
Your hair look
comfortable?
good too. Okay. Smell good. Got your feet done. Okay, toes. Look at you. Damn.
Yeah.
Thank you, I guess. All the compliments.
Appreciate you. Thank you for coming. Actually.
You told me that you gotta leave at, you said 10?
Yeah, I got like an hour.
Okay, so you just gonna be all over here with me, huh?
Yeah, if you want me to. You move away. You get closer. What you want me to do?
I mean, I feel like we good like this for right now.
You think so? Let me lay back. Let me get a little closer to you. Lay back if you want to. Okay. You look good though. I ain't gonna front. See what he got you.
Got some tattoos?
A little bit. I'm tatted a couple places. But you got any?
I only got like 4.
Let me see.
Scared of the needle.
Show me one.
They in places you can't see.
It's just me and you in here, so show me. You scared?
I'm not scared, but you
No
have
way.
to work for that.
What you need me to do? What's up?
Bro, what? Like,
Work for that?
What's that? In here somewhere? You just gonna let me look like this?
Bro.
Oh.
You crazy.
Yeah, she.
I'm not letting you look. That's
You ain't saying no though. You just let me touch on you like this. Okay. My fault. My fault. I'm overstepping. Why you didn't say nothing?
I just did.
You know, so
Jesus Christ.
Let me see what it's looking like.
Here, I got one right here.
That's all right. You got some more heat though. Show me the good one, the big pieces. Where they hidden at?
Big pieces.
Show me where it's hidden at.
My mom was right, bro. My mom was right, bro. My mom was very right, bro.
I can see. I can pull this up a little bit.
Yeah, go ahead.
See, this is the thing where you can see that there's a difference. When a woman's not interested in you, she will make it known. She will make it known. Because we've seen it all the time. Yeah, this is reality. When she will see, this is a thing where women will look for opportunities to trade up, to get the best they can get. And you know how women are. If they are not into you, they will make it known. They will be aggressive. They will be disrespectful. Okay? They don't give a shit. They will show you that they're not into you. So this coy playing it, like, you know, yeah, she failed.
Ooh.
Right there. Good. My spot. You touching me like that?
Oh, that's your start?
Bro, this is my boss, bro. Like, you know what I mean, bro? Like, it's not like I know this. Like, bro, it's my boss, bro. Like, Jesus Christ, bro.
You wanna like lay down?
Yeah, come on. You get comfortable.
That is true. That is true. Any woman can get married, and this is a thing where marriage is not as a binding contract like it used to be. Not marriage. Relationships are not that binding anymore. If women feel like they can trade up, they will trade.
Look, hold up in here.
You got the blanket, okay? What you talking about? Put that leg up, get comfortable. You smell good too.
I had faith in Aaliyah at the start of this test, but she took a drastic turn for the worst. Chin saw enough, and it was clear it was time to go in and confront her.
What's gonna happen is you're gonna go through this door right here, go to the front door, and then I'm gonna just walk you in, and you just come in. You good, bro?
Yeah, I'm straight, bro. You want to go through the door?
Yeah, required then.
I wanted to hold off on the whole crew coming out with the cameras and just send Chin through the front door alone to see how Aaliyah would react to him coming in. I wonder would she fess up to what she was doing, or would she just try to lie her way out of the situation? Let's find out next on Jack TV.
You think I smell good?
Mm-hmm. I like this little set you got on.
Go in, bro.
It's cozy.
Thank you. You expecting company or something? Oh my God.
Yeah, you come look at this shit.
I'm not comfortable.
What you doing? Why you got the sheets on you?
It's cold.
You just cold?
Yeah.
What was going on here?
Nothing was going on. I was just talking.
Talking about what? What's funny? What's funny?
Because you're questioning me and I'm just cold.
What? So are you telling me that I'm not seeing clear, or what? You were just sitting right next to him, or are you trying to call me stupid?
No.
So then what was going on? What? Explain.
I was just sitting by him and we were just under the blankets cold.
You were under the blankets cold, just
Yes.
sitting by him. So you think?
You seen me sitting. Why are you doing all this in front of him? Like,
What do you mean? Why am I doing all this in
You're
front of him?
You're trying to check me in front of him because I was cold.
I'm trying to check you in front of him because you were sitting next to my boss underneath the blanket. Am I crazy?
Let's go.
That's your boss's blanket and I was cold.
Yo, am I losing my mind?
What the fuck?
So, Leah, the whole entire time, Chin has been in the room with us, and you've been on the whole test the whole entire time.
The whole time. Exposed.
This is actually his boss.
They exposed you. That's what they did. They exposed you because you want to sleep with everybody. My boss.
I'm sleeping with
Shut you like.
I'm sleeping with him because I'm cold.
I mean, that's the next thing you were gonna do. Was gonna sleep with my boss. That's what you wanted to do next.
Sleep with your boss.
You were going to do that. If I did not work here, you would be in the bed with him.
I wouldn't.
Am I lying?
Yo, his African accent is coming out. Yo, that's crazy. When people are mad, the accent comes out.
You're lying.
You are the perfect reason why I won't.
I don't care.
Yeah, of course. Why would you care? I paid for everything. I paid for car notes. I paid for hair. I paid for you. Even look at your feet. Look at your toes. I paid for that. I paid for everything. And that's what you're going to do. Repay me if I want to sleep with my boss. He can do the same things I do.
Since I'm about to sleep with him.
Like I said before, it's his boss. He has no intentions on sleeping with you. Take care of
He
you.
doesn't even like you. He doesn't even know you. You're nobody to him. Nobody.
He does know
He
me.
doesn't know you. You're nobody. Ask what's your name? He doesn't even know you. Look at you. And you're here.
Look at you.
No, look at you.
Look at you. You literally have to.
The world is gonna know.
It doesn't matter.
The world is gonna
It doesn't
know
matter.
that you are a what? A bad woman.
You're a
They
bad
know.
man.
I'm not a bad man. No.
You're insecure. Look at all these camera people. You got camera people in my face.
Not insecure.
Using the word insecure. This is a thing where this is the. You know, this is a thing where men will sacrifice everything for the woman they love. They don't. It's like not men. Men aren't asking for a lot. Loyalty. Like they will. Like he said, he will gladly provide. This is a thing where even average men that make 50, 60, 40, they will gladly provide everything. As much as they can. Sacrifice their time. Sacrifice their health. To give a woman the best life he can provide for her. But then what do men get? What do men get? The thing where if women see the grass is greener, they will leave. They have no loyalty. Their loyalty to you is until they feel like there's no need for loyalty. That's the thing. When your usefulness is done, that's it. Conditional. This is why men say women's love is conditional. Because if the condition, like how much you can provide for her, is either gone or it's not as strong as she wants it, like trading up on you, that's it. It's done. She will trade up. Because this is the thing where why do you think finances is usually one of the reasons why marriages don't work? Because it's not enough for her. It's not enough. Because the lifestyle she wants, the vision she has, you can't provide it. You can't do it. So she will find to trade up. It's just sad. It's just sad that men invest in women and then get what out
For what?
Not at all.
For what? You telling me everything you did for me, boy, please.
I'm literally not even. How can I be insecure? I'm just.
So he actually came to me and told me that you showed no red flags within your relationship. The only reason why he put you to the test was before his family.
Well,
they were right, right? And you knew it.
You can go be with
And
your
you knew it.
Nigerian family.
And you knew it.
You can go with your Nigerian
You won't
family.
find anybody better. That's it. You won't find. This is Houston. I'm like, who you gonna find better? Is gonna like your boss? No,
He has more money.
he doesn't even know you.
He's
He doesn't know
boss.
you. You don't know
Seriously?
You don't know. Nobody knows you actually.
Wake up. He was part of it. Come on. This is the thing where women don't understand. This is the problem where we're finding average women. She is average at best, thinking that his boss, honestly, top tier man, is gonna give her the time of day. He will either use her and dispose of her, pump and dump. That's at best he will do. This is the thing where women can't judge their, the dating market value. Yeah, I mean, what is there to be sad about? I mean, it's just, the thing is that what is sad is that men invest into women. But I've learned that investing into women is such a losing investment.
Nobody actually knows you. That's the worst part. You think somebody knows you, don't know not to look at you. Look how you came to come and watch somebody's house and you sitting down.
You bought my outfit. You bought my
I ain't buy that one.
You did.
I ain't buy that one. No, I didn't. No, I didn't. Not that one.
You did. Just like you bought these toes. Just like you bought my
I ain't buy
just
the
like you
slippers.
paid my car note.
You should have worn some
Just
sneakers
like
at
everything
least.
because you're a trick.
You should have put some sneakers on
Because
that
you are
list.
a trick. You think I want to be with these girls?
You are a trick.
Pay my car note.
Yeah, because you're. What do you mean? That's what real men do. They help their girls out. That's what a real man does. What are you talking about?
You're a trick.
I've never done that in my life. You're delusional.
So the whole time you've been in a relationship with him, you looked at him as a trick?
Yeah. I did.
It makes sense.
God. To hear the woman that you love, that you invest in, to call you a trick is insane.
What city are we in?
Houston.
Of course now.
Houston.
That's what we got.
Houston.
Houston, yup.
I'm not to argue with you because you're literally gonna.
Why are you even still here? You don't have any shit. Where's your stuff? Where's your bag? Where's the bag? Where's the bag? Where's the bag? Oh yeah, take the bag. Let's go. Yeah, where's the bag? Where's the bag?
I'm not moving.
Where's the bag?
Go find it.
Where is the bag?
Go
No,
find
show me
it.
the bag.
I'm not showing you nothing.
Like, this is crazy, bro. Come on, you gotta go. No one wants you here. Steven, please tell her that she's ready to go. Like, you gotta go. I gotta go. No sense, Gil. My parents were right. I know it. Like, they told me. My parents told me. They said the American ones, those are the ones that sometimes you find good ones. Thunder strike you there. Thunder strike your whole father, idiot. Get out of here. They're mad. Stupid ass. Crazy, bro. Like, I don't know, bro. It's crazy, bro. But, I mean, we got down to the bottom of it. Steve,
So I can help you.
respect, bro. To be honest, like, we this ain't nothing, bro. Like, it is what it is. You feel me? So we move on.
You can tell he's upset. I mean, that is true. Ruthless, that is true. Every woman, I believe, has this capacity. They have this. I think it's biology. This is a thing where This is why a lot of men need to realize the possibility. This is the thing where I have loved men's content. Not the extreme stuff. Not the extreme stuff saying hate women. No, not that. Is that understand women's nature. Understand women's nature. Women's nature is looking for the best she can get. If she doesn't view you as the best she can get, it is within her capacity to possibly trade up. If she doesn't see you as the best she can get, it is highly likely that within her, she will have the inkling to trade up. If something better pops up, that's the thing where that's the danger. That's the danger. That's the danger of dealing with women. That if she sees a better opportunity, he's going to get it. This is the thing where I can understand. Let's say I can understand top tier women. Like the 8s, the 9s, the 10s, even kind of the 7s. I can understand that. The problem is the average women. That's the thing. I've always said that I'm not the type. My content is not necessarily talking about high value men, not talking about the models, not talking about top tier anything. No, the top tier women, the top tier men. Because that's a lifestyle that honestly not many people can achieve. But I talk about the average people. We have average women who are delusional in that, okay, let me trade up for the top tier men. But guess what? Top tier men, yeah, they will deal with you. They will hit and quit. They will pump and dump. Top tier men do not mind having sex with easy women. They don't mind it. But guess what? That is a delusion. That is the delusion, thinking, oh, you know what? I can get this man. I can get this man. No, you can get this man to have sex with you. That's it. You can't get this man to commit to you. It is not likely. But because women think, oh, I can get him to have sex with me, I can get him to commit to me. So these average women break up with, honestly, men at their level. Good men, but men at their level. Break up with those men and try to get with the top tier men or desire the top tier men. And then what? They complain. They can't get these men to commit. They can't get these men to, focus on them, marry them, be with them.
We on back and better. That's it.
Like you said, we used to be back outside.
Bro, been outside. So.
Your
parents was right, bro. Yeah, they was, bro. They was, bro.
So you want to show them or what?
I mean, guess so. Yeah, let me know how they go, bro. For sure, bro. Nah, appreciate you, bro.
You wanted to, it's good.
I'm happy that I could move on with my life and just, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm a free man. I mean, I've been a free man, but I'm really free for real, man.
For sure.
So
that's all that matters, bro.
Nah,
appreciate it. Next time, man. Yeah, go.
What do you guys think? Do you guys like the cheating ones? I thought they were interesting. I've never really watched one before, so if you guys like it, I could possibly include it into the type of videos I watch. So, that would be fun. I think it's interesting. So, hopefully you guys like it. All right, guys. Let's see. Let's end out on one video. Let's end out on this one last video. I want to check this one out. So.
At 58, Shay, who never married, goes on blind date.
Let's end out on this video. All right, so let's end out the stream on this video. Let's check this one out. This will be the last video, okay? All right, let's check this one out.
At 58, Shay, who never married, goes on blind dates, but faces instant rejection. At 58 years old, Shay had never been married. Hoping to finally find a life partner, she decided to give matchmaking a try. However, she never expected that her first date would take just one look at her and immediately lose interest, dismissing her as too old and having too dark skin. Sensing the man's dissatisfaction, Shay quickly tried to highlight her strengths. She had never been in a relationship, never married, and never had children, thinking this would be seen as a positive. But to her disappointment, the man remained unmoved. Realizing he wasn't.
This is a thing where I've seen this. I've seen some other videos. It is insane for a woman to never be in a relationship. Absolutely insane. Because here's the thing: dating for women is easy. It's easy. So why is it when dating is so easy, you've never been in a relationship? It's like no guy's good enough for you. No guy's good enough for you. Or you never focused on a man. So you never focused on a man. You wasted your youth, your prime dating, your prime dating years. Never focusing on a man. Now that you are past the prime, past the wall, now you want to focus on dating? What do you think you have to offer to men? Especially, here's the thing. You've never been in a relationship with a man. You have no you have no relationship skills.
Interested, she asked the matchmaker to arrange another date. Unfortunately, the second man had the same reaction. The moment he saw Xiaosui, he turned to the matchmaker and asked to end the date. By this point, Xiaosui fully understood neither man had any interest in her. A deep regret washed over her. In her younger years, she had been the one rejecting others. But now, as she aged, she found herself being the one rejected. Despite being 58, Xiaosui had an impressive career. She worked for
impressive career? What do you think men want? Your impressive career?
For a state-owned enterprise, earning a stable monthly salary of 8,000 yuan. She owned her own home and car, and her financial situation was solid. However, when she was younger, she had high standards for a partner. She believed that only a high-quality man deserved her and refused to settle for anyone she considered low quality. She insisted on finding a tall, wealthy, and handsome man, even if it meant staying single. But as the years went by, loneliness crept in. Realizing she no longer wanted to be alone, she finally lowered her expectations and signed up for a matchmaking service.
That's the thing where I had a video. I had a video and I talked about how women's early. I had a video of a woman's in her like early years, like probably early 20s, saying, "Oh, I'm this, I'm that, like I'm difficult. I'm have high standards, all this stuff." And I said, "Great, you can have whatever standards you want, but if you don't want a man, fine. Have the highest, the craziest standards and point of views, mindset you want. The issue is when you're young, you never think about it. Most people cannot go through life by themselves. Most people. People are naturally social creatures. People are naturally social creatures. So very few of them actually go through life alone. And then when your mindset is like, oh, I do want someone, it may be too late. There are always consequences to your actions. And that's why a lot of women can't understand this. Okay, fine. You want to have the standards you want? Life will dictate if those standards make sense. Life will dictate. And then when you realize that, you know what, maybe my standards didn't make sense for me, it will probably be too late.
Matchmaker, considering Xiaosui's financial stability, introduced her to 62-year-old Chen Tong, a retired art teacher. Chen had been through a failed marriage, and tragically, his only son had passed away due to illness. The matchmaker believed they were a great match and arranged for them to meet. The next day, the matchmaker brought Chen to Xiaosui's home. The moment she saw him, Xiaosui was pleasantly surprised. She instantly felt a good impression of him. She thought the feeling might be mutual. But to her shock, Chen later pulled the matchmaker aside and whispered that he wanted to leave. He wasn't interested in Xiaosui. And just like that, her first matchmaking attempt ended in failure. Seeing Xiaosui's disappointment, the matchmaker introduced her to 58-year-old Zhang Lu the next day. This time, they visited Zhang Lu's home. Xiaosui was immediately drawn to Zhang. He looked younger than his age, and his home was tidy and well-kept. She quickly developed a liking for him and was hopeful about their conversation. However, Zhang also secretly confided in the matchmaker, saying he wasn't satisfied with Xiaosui. The matchmaker tried to persuade.
Here's the thing where also men would think, she wouldn't have gotten when she was younger, she probably wouldn't have gotten with these types of men. So now that you are past your prime, have very little choices, now you want these men. A lot of men know this. So a lot of men don't even want to bother with you because it's never a amazing thing to settle for. Plus, you have very little to bargain with.
Yeah, reminding him that at their age, looks shouldn't be the priority. Xiaoshui had many great qualities worth getting to know. Zhang hesitated for a moment and decided to stay and chat a little longer. Encouraged, Xiaoshui eagerly introduced herself and once again emphasized that she had never been married. But the more Zhang looked at her, the less interested he became. He felt she was simply too old and not attractive enough for his taste. Eventually, he ended the date. Though disappointed, Xiaoshui had no choice but to accept reality. And so
now I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna hold men accountable too. Here's the thing: where too old, not attraction is fine. I get it, but being like, oh, she's too old. How young do you want? How young do you want? I mean, come on. Sometimes you got to think about like, oh, okay. I mean, unless if you are fine with being single yourself, then you got to think, how old do you want?
So both of her matchmaking attempts ended in failure.
Advice for women aged 20 to 30. Don't be so quick to break up. As a 33-year-old woman who has been through it all, I want to share some advice with younger women, especially those between 20 and 30. If your boyfriend is under 25 and treats you well, don't be so quick to break up over small things. Men under 25 are still capable of deep, genuine love. If you two get along well, cherish the relationship. Now, if your boyfriend is under 25 and doesn't have much money, don't keep comparing him to others. A man who is rich, good-looking, and considerate all at once. That's a rare combination. Be honest, if he were wealthy on top of everything else, would he even still be available? Don't let social media fool you. Just because other girls are posting about their boyfriends sending expensive gifts and red envelopes on holidays doesn't mean your relationship is lacking. If your boyfriend truly loves you, that's what matters most. What many young women don't realize is this: after 25, men start thinking more strategically about relationships. By the time they hit 30, it's even more about calculations and trade-offs. If a guy in his 30s has decent money and is generous, he's probably not single. So, don't take a good young man for granted. Choose wisely, but also, don't overthink it. A good man who truly loves you is worth holding on to.
That's the thing. Talking about build with men. When you're in your young years, build with the men. Build with them, establish a good, strong bond, and build with them.
The reason Wuhan has 800,000 single women is simple. Too many of them treat a man's top-tier qualities as their minimum standard. Trust me, as an experienced matchmaker, I see this every day. Out of all the matchmaking profiles I receive, 9 out of 10 are from women, almost all over 30. And no matter their own situation, their requirements for men are nearly identical. Must own a house and a car, must have a high income, at least 300,000 yuan per year, must be at least 5'9" inch tall, and if you dare to suggest their expectations are too high, they'll immediately fire back. If he doesn't have a house, where would we live? If he doesn't have a car, how would we get around? If he doesn't earn a high salary, how could he support me? The real issue. Most of these women aren't bringing much to the table themselves. Many of them earn around 3,000 yuan per month, look average, and yet expect to land a high-income man with property and a car. The truth is, in Wuhan, men who meet these criteria are extremely rare. But somehow, nearly every woman coming to matchmaking insists on holding out for one. And
that's why you see this Kendra G show, all women are the same. Majority of women are the same. Heights, looks, charm, and wealth. Majority of women are the same.
That's exactly why so many of them remain single.
Many women have a huge misunderstanding about blind dating. They think, since I'm already resorting to matchmaking, it's clear I'm just looking for a practical partner, not some grand love story. So, if there's no emotional foundation, I might as well find someone with outstanding financial and social status. Otherwise, what's the point of blind dating? At first glance, this logic seems reasonable. If love isn't the priority, then at least securing financial stability for the future makes sense, right? But here's the problem, some women...
The true problem is that, fine, that may be logical sense, but that's for your way of loving, way of going relationship. What about the man? If your thing is about financial stability, okay, cool. His is about beauty. You are older, not as beautiful. Why would not have a trade-off? There's not much of a trade-off there.
Take this mindset to an extreme. Let me give you a real example. I once had a 36-year-old woman drive all the way from Shanghai just to talk to me. She was filled with regret, wishing she hadn't been so stubborn and demanding in her 20s when she first started dating. Back then, she was young, attractive, and had a stable job in the public sector. She wasn't an only child, but her parents had good pensions, so she never worried about financial security. When she was 26, her parents introduced her to a 29-year-old man. He helped manage the family business, came from wealth, family assets worth over 8.4 million yuan, was 176 cm tall, and had decent looks. But she wasn't impressed. She thought 29 was too old. He wasn't tall enough, not 180 centimeters.
29 is too old? What? Too old and not tall enough? What the?
Given her own background, she felt his conditions were just average. Still, under pressure from her parents, she agreed to meet him. Their first meeting went well, and soon they started dating. The man treated her exceptionally well. He picked her up and dropped her off at work every day. He was always there when she needed him. He was attentive and accommodating, doing everything he could to make her happy. But instead of appreciating this, she became annoyed. She thought he lacked assertiveness. She worried that marrying him would be exhausting, as he seemed to do whatever she wanted. She decided she preferred a more dominant, masculine man. Since she hadn't been that into him from the start, these thoughts only pushed her further away. Eventually, she broke up with him. The man tried multiple times to win her back, and even her parents advised her against leaving him. But she was convinced this was only her first blind date. Surely, she could find someone even better in the future. After breaking up,
The mindset of the grass is always greener. That's a dangerous mindset. And this is a thing where you want a more dominant masculine man. Really? It's like, seriously. This is the thing where women don't even know those. You don't even know what type of relationship that would entail. It's like a man that puts you on a pedestal, which I don't think that's great either. But a man that treasures you, loves you. You want a man that would order you around, be dominant to you. And then when you get that man, he's like, oh my God, he's too controlling. Seriously.
she raised her standards even higher. She now only wanted a man working in the public sector, believing it to be more stable. She dismissed entrepreneurs and business owners, thinking their jobs were too risky. But after dating 7 or 8 men in the public sector, she finally realized the problem: these men had even higher standards than she did. They cared not just about her, but also about her family background and connections. Many men from prestigious public sector families didn't even consider her an option. Time passed. Her age kept increasing, and her dating options kept shrinking. Even the men she once rejected without a second thought no longer wanted her. Now, most of the matchmaking introductions she receives are with divorced men, some with children. She doesn't want to be a stepmother, but she also doesn't want to stay single. She's stuck. She told me, the longer I date, the more discouraged I feel. I wish I hadn't been so picky back then. But tell me, does regret change anything? If you're currently dating someone who meets decent standards, take my advice, don't keep holding out for something better. Especially for women, you don't have unlimited time. The longer you wait, the fewer choices you'll have. And the truth is, the options won't get better, they'll only get worse.
I'm 36 now, and
Because this is a thing where they only get worse because you will have less to bargain with. Women don't understand. The main thing men have to bargain with is their wealth, is their resources. Main thing women have to bargain with is their beauty, is their youth. As time goes on, your youth and beauty, the value of it shrinks, while men most likely will increase in value, at least financially. So yeah, your pickings will decrease.
Finding the right partner is harder than I thought. I was born in 1989, which means I'm 36 this year. Just 4 years away from 40. Over the past few years, I've been feeling a lot of personal pressure, especially when it comes to my parents. Sometimes I even find it hard to focus at work because of it. Honestly, I think I look decent. I'm 1.72 meters, 5 feet 8 inches, tall, have a bachelor's degree, and my income...
She's average at best. I don't know if I say decent. I think she's average.
Is okay, not great, but not bad either. My overall situation is pretty average. But finding the right partner? That has been really tough. Looking back, I regret not settling down sooner. Back in my 20s, I had suitors, some with good qualities. But at the time, I was young and confident, thinking I could always find someone even better. Not to mention my relatives, aunts, uncles, and family friends were all enthusiastic matchmakers, constantly introducing me to potential partners. Now looking back, I can't help but feel regret. If I had married in my 20s, my child would already be in school by now.
作为一名资深的大龄剩女，真的很想跟和我年龄相仿还没有结婚的女生们说。
As an older leftover woman, I really want to say this to all the unmarried women around my age. Please, don't ever think you're old. Don't let yourself believe that being unmarried at this age is something terrible. Take me as an example. I'm 35 and still single. But guess what? There are plenty of 35-year-old single men out there, also looking for a partner. They may not be looking for you or me specifically, but they are looking, just for someone in our age group. When they go on blind dates, it's with women around our age. They're not magically dating young women. Sure, deep down, they wish they could find someone younger. But let's be honest, most of them don't have the qualities to attract younger women. If even we, as older single women...
But you don't even want these men. Because these men don't even fit your standards either. So really, that's not really much of a consolation.
Don't find them appealing, why would younger women? And yet, these low-quality men go around saying things like, older women are past their prime, older women aren't young anymore. Can older women even have kids? The truth is, it's not that we're actually old, it's that they aren't young either. And more importantly, they're using this narrative to devalue us, to pressure us into lowering our standards so we'll settle for them. But why should we? We have every right to be selective. If a man has no house, no car, and a low salary, why should we feel obligated to settle just because we're not in our 20s anymore?
That's the thing, right? That's life. You don't have to settle. No one is forcing you. Yes, men may say something like, "Oh, your standards are high," all this stuff. Great, but at the end of the day, it's your life. Life will dictate whatever. If you're happy, if you are fine with being single for the rest of your life, great. Great. If you're fine with never having kids, cool. It affects nobody but you. It affects nobody but you. Don't matter if men say you should settle down, lower your standards, whatever. Because at the end of the day, your life will only affect you. So really, at the end of the day, who cares what other men say? But are you happy? Are you fine with being alone for the rest of your life? If you are, so what? Then it don't matter. It don't matter what other people say. But at the end of the day, women aren't happy with it. Women aren't happy.
Never let age make you compromise on your happiness. Settling for an unworthy man is a loss that only we would have to endure.
When a woman is young, she thinks she has all the time in the world. She believes she can be as selective as she wants because, after all, there will always be better options. She's in control, right? Men chase and she chooses. But time has a funny way of flipping the script. At 22, a woman feels like a queen. There's no rush. She meets men who treat her well, men who are stable, kind, and ready to commit, but she always finds something lacking. He's not tall enough. He's not making enough money. He's too nice. She convinces herself she can do better. After all, she has time. There will always be more choices. And she's not entirely wrong. In her early 20s, the world is full of possibilities. She gets attention effortlessly. Whether she walks into a cafe, attends a social event, or simply scrolls through dating apps, men show interest. She's the prize, and she relishes the feeling. She watches as her inbox fills with messages, as suitors compete for her affection. Why settle when she can hold out for something better? But time waits for no one. Fast forward 10, 15 years, and suddenly the dynamic has changed. The men who once pursued her so eagerly, they've married, started families, and moved on. The dating pool has shrunk. The men she now finds attractive, the accomplished, successful, and mature ones, are no longer interested in her. Instead, they are pursuing younger women, just like she once was. She wonders what happened. Where did all the good men go? Why is it so much harder now? The truth is, they were there all along. She just didn't think they were good enough at the time. In big cities like Shanghai, Beijing, and Wuhan, there are thousands of single women in their 30s and 40s, women with impressive careers, advanced degrees, and financial independence. Yet, many of them find themselves alone. Why? Because for years,
none of it men care about. They're not negatives necessarily, but they don't make you more attractive. They don't make you easier to be with. I mean, like I said, they're not bad, but honestly, that's not what men are attracted to. It is your beauty and your youth, your femininity.
They rejected men they considered average. They believed they deserved someone exceptional, a man with a house, a car, a six-figure salary, and at least 1.75 m in height. But the men who meet these standards have options. And more often than not, they choose younger women. It's not fair, but it's reality. A woman's dating value declines with age, not because she isn't accomplished or independent, but because men value youth and beauty. And as cruel as it sounds, the men she once turned down now hold the upper hand. She finds herself in a position she never imagined, being the one who has to prove her worth, being the one who gets rejected. I once met a woman who drove all the way from Shanghai just to talk to me. She was 36, single, and full of regret. In her 20s, she had options, men who were stable, successful, and kind. But she kept saying no, convinced she could do better. One was wealthy, but not tall enough. Another was handsome, but didn't have the right career. There's always a reason to walk away. Now she was facing a harsh truth. The men she once rejected wouldn't even consider her.
And that is fair? And that is fair for men? No, not fair for
Anymore. The only ones showing interest were divorced men with kids, and she couldn't accept that. She told me, if I had married at 25, my child would already be in school by now. She wasn't alone in this realization. Many women in their 30s and 40s wake up to the same regret. They spent their prime years chasing perfection, only to end up alone. The men they dismissed as not good enough are now happily married, building families, and moving forward in life. Meanwhile, these women are left wondering why they are still single. Women always think they have time. They think they can keep waiting, that something better is just around the corner. But the longer they wait, the worse their options become. The men they turn down have built their lives, and now they're the ones with the power to choose. Many women believe they are choosing, but in reality, they are simply delaying the inevitable. Time moves forward, and with each passing year, their dating prospects diminish. If you have a good man who treats you well, don't take it for granted.
Yeah. What do you guys think? A lot of little gems in this. This is something that honestly is gonna, I believe, be happening to a lot of women in this world. The whole feminist mindset is poison. It's very poisonous. All right, guys. Thank you for watching. Thank you for checking out the stream. Please check out my other videos. Hopefully you like it too. But yeah, I think that's it for tonight.